Hello, and welcome. This is a live watch party. Tennessee Titans against the Houston Texans, and what will hopefully be the Tennessee Titans securing the #1 seed. I need to mute myself real quick. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I can be heard. I can be seen. Shut up, Mother MJ. There we go. Parallel universes, people. We are ready. It is almost noon. And it is almost time for the Tennessee Titans to secure this #1 seed. People, I am ready. I hope you are ready. Let's make sure everything's good. Everything's rocking. Everything is rolling. Remember, if you want your comments read in the chat, you have to add me in the chat at Sports Fan Entertainment. Once again, add me in the chat at Sports Fan Entertainment, or even better, send a super chat. Notable inactive today is Jayon Brown. That is right. Jayon Brown will be out for today's game. He is inactive despite actually having been healthy throughout the week. He was not listed on the injury report, but right now the Tennessee Titans feel as if they feel comfortable with their other linebackers. They feel as if so that's a very interesting choice, and we'll see how that choice does in the future. But with Zach Cunningham out there, Rashawn Evans, I don't know about that. But yeah, Rashawn Evans as well, I think we'll be all right. These are the Houston Texans, people. If we can't take care of the Houston Texans today, we got bigger problems indeed. And that I can guarantee. All right, and that is 100%. All right, so again, if you ever want your comments read in the chat, add me at SportsFan Entertainment. Still no audio? There should be audio now. Audio should be coming through. Let's see. Yeah. Probably a delay there. Tell me when the audio is back. It should be back now. Audio should be good now. All right, it's good on my end. All right, good. All right, so Tennessee Titans at Houston Texans. We are ready for the kickoff. Tennessee Titans currently 11-5, Houston Texans 4-12 before the season. I had the Tennessee Titans 12-5, and I had the Houston Texans, I want to say like 2-15. So the Houston Texans, look, at the very least, you have superseded my expectations. Now, there are very low expectations, but you have superseded them, so I'll grant you that. But at the end of the day, big news here, Derrick Henry. A lot of people expected him to play today. Turns out he will not. Now, I personally would have played him in this game, but I'm not his doctor. I was not privy to the knowledge of whether or not he was likely to get injured again if he played. Kickoff, here we go. Let's see what happens here. Texans receiving, getting all the way down to the 18. Personally, I would have liked to get the engine running, get it warmed up, before the playoffs, but they decided against that, and that's fine. So Texas will start off at the 18. And in comes Davis Mills at the quarterback position. And, despite all the turmoil, despite the terrible roster, Davis Mills has been all right this season. You're talking about a decent pass rating, better than a lot of the rookies had this year. Davis Mills to the right side. He's tight end. Oh, a missed tackle there. I think that was Jackrabbit Jenkins on that missed tackle. You're going to get about 8 on that. But yeah, Davis Mills with a 66.5% completion percentage this season, way better than a lot of people expected. And again, getting a better record for the Texans than I expected overall. Only had them getting 2 wins. They ended up getting 4 without Deshaun Watson and the turmoil that happened there. 2nd and 3, they said. Mills, hands off. And that'll be a first down for the Titans there. For the Texans there, Rex Burkhead getting that first down. Jackrabbit Jenkins on the tackle there. And Jackrabbit Jenkins, this guy's been showing up lately. He had the huge interception last week. And overall, just in coverage has been I won't even say way better than I thought, because my thing with Jackrabbit Jenkins, he's been inconsistent throughout his entire career. But whenever he's playing at top level, he can be one of the top quarterbacks in the league, but he definitely has his faults. All right, empty backfield here for the Texans on 1st and 10. Davis Mills. And that's going to fall incomplete. Batted down at the line. Who was that? That was Danico Autry getting the bat down there. How about Danico Autry, man? What a pickup here in the offseason from the Indianapolis Colts. And I told you all in the offseason, this is the man that you have to look out for. This is the sleeper. I can't believe we got this guy for 3 years, $21 million. It was an absolute steal. 2nd and 10. Mills. Under center. Gonna hand it off. And only about a yard gain there. Nice. Nice stalwart at the defensive line there. And the nice containment on the left side. We'll see who gets credit for that. Looks like it'll be Cunningham, but that's just an overall effort by the defensive line, just being a stalwart. Forcing him left side. He was supposed to be an inside run, and then Zach Cunningham cleaning it up with help from, I want to say, Christian Fulton at the cornerback position, and then Kevin Byers showing up late on that play. It'll be 3rd and 9. Mills. Running back in the backfield. Looking. Gonna hit Burkhead to make the tackle, and he will be short of the first down. Nice. I was a little concerned there, so Mills goes for the check down. This is a decent read. Let's see what the Texans decide to do here. They are desperate. This is week 18. They have nothing to lose. It is 4th and 1. And they will go for it, it looks like. Even at their own, I want to say their own 39, roughly. So David Culley, Houston Texans head coach, not minding going for it at his own 39. 4th and 1. Can Titans go ahead and put the pressure on early? And Burkhead is going to get the first down. That would have been so nice to stop the Texans there. Very unfortunate, if you ask me. It's not a big deal. But if you get that stop right there, you're talking about a blowout, people. You're talking about you're going to grab them by the throat and you're going to choke them. Would have been so nice to stop Rex Burkhead there, but that's fine. I just want to end these guys. Get the number 1 seed, and that's it. 1st and 10 for the Texans at roughly the 41. Their own 41. 43, actually. Oh! And that is Bud Dupree. Bud Dupree breaking through the defensive line, almost getting the tackle behind the line of scrimmage, but then getting help on the finish. That is Bud Dupree. Okay, that is Bud Dupree. Someone said, ask sports for the team in the chat, is Bud Dupree out for the Walgreens incident? No, he is right there. That is Bud Dupree. And the infamous Walgreens incident that we saw, again, it looked like Bud Dupree was just trying to subdue the situation mostly. And we'll discuss that during the commercial break. It'll be 2nd and 10. Mills looking, gonna roll out to the right, and it's gonna fire and hit. It's gonna be incomplete, they say. It looked like he got his feet in bounds to me watching from here, but it looks like Elijah Molden did a good job pressuring him. Let's see the replay here. But yeah, just a roll out to the right. Davis Mills looking right, firing right, rolling out. And yeah, did not get his feet in bounds. Poor technique for the wide receiver there. I don't even know who that is. I don't care who that is. He could easily got his feet down, but he was not even in position to get his feet down. That's all on the wide receiver there. It wasn't a great throw either, considering that, though. That is Collins, and I don't care. Is that Matt Collins, I guess? No, it's not even Matt Collins. Matt Collins should be taller than that. All right, 3rd and 10. Mills looking left, firing left deep. Oh, and just looking for Collins, and maybe that is Matt Collins. Let's see. Let's look up the Houston Texans' terrible roster to figure out who this clown is. But otherwise, it is 4th and 10. It is incomplete, and the Tennessee Titans will receive the punt, assuming it is not a fake. Davis Mills, just firing there. That is Nico Collins. Okay, Nico Collins, he was intended for there. You see, why am I supposed to worry about this guy? Yeah, the rookie 3rd round, 89th pick out of Michigan, Nico Collins, he was looking for there. 6'4", 215. Oh! And Chester Rogers muffs the punt. He's able to pick it up. Okay, that was a little dangerous there. Thank you for that. But otherwise, the Titans will pick it up 1st and 10. Little dangerous there, Chester Rogers. I know, they're the Texans. They stink. I understand that. But we need to be clean. Okay, we need to be clean today. Let me go ahead and try to adjust the camera again. Oh, I'm not that good looking. Okay. That's fair. All right, there we go, there we go. Also, let me close this door. That door is not even open. All right, so let's discuss Bud Dupree. Yeah, so Bud Dupree and the Walgreens incident. What were my thoughts on this incident? Well, so here's the deal. I don't even know. So all we have is the footage. I feel as if like Bud Dupree and his compadres were already in Walgreens for some amount of time before the employee either asked to take a picture or a selfie or whatever with him or started recording him. Bud Dupree tries to grab the phone. Now, should he have done that? Probably not. But should the employee try to record him or take a picture without his permission? Absolutely not. Like, I think you are afforded that right, I think. But you still shouldn't do that. Like, I don't mind personally. I'm not even a public figure, but whenever people, this happened only like twice in my life, have asked to take a picture with me, I do it. Like, I love it. It's like, hey, dope, whatever picture. Whenever people like record me if I'm out, and that's only happened like twice too, I don't mind. It is weird. He gets it way more than me, so I understand why he would be offended by that 100%. So word to the wise, do not record public figures, athletes, people you're fans of, because you never know what's going to happen. Should he have tried to grab the phone? No. And then after that, his compadres got a little aggressive and he tried to subdue the situation. So for me, Bud Dupree in my eyes is fine. I don't think he deserves a misdemeanor assault. I don't think he's actually going to be charged with that. We'll see. I guess maybe he is being charged with that. I don't think it's going to go through, let's say. But here come the Tennessee Titans on 1st and 10. By the way, David Kahn in the chat says, at Sportsfan Entertainment, are you watching Sunday Night Football tonight? Yes, I am. And David Kahn, I know you are the Raider fan. Woo! If you guys get this done, you guys have continued to prove me wrong throughout this season. I think before the season, I had you guys at like 6-11. And then the John Gruden situation, I was like, hey, ain't no way. But somehow you guys keep fighting. Let's talk about this play first. Titans at their own roughly 17. Tannehill under center, going to hand off. This will be Foreman. And Foreman will be stuffed. for a 3-yard loss. Oh, disgusting blocking on the left side of the offensive line here for the Tennessee Titans. Absolutely blown up as Taylor Lewan finds himself on the ground. What happened on that play? Just pancaked is Taylor Lewan. Left side of the line just blown up there. And then someone said in the chat, is Bud Dupree not playing? No, he's playing. He made a play. Almost got a run stuff on the previous down. He is playing. He is in. He is fine as of right now. Disgusting blocking there by Taylor Lewan. I mean, come on, dude. You got to step it up, dog. You might be cut next year. Hell, this year, this offseason. 2nd and 13. Tannehill under center. Got a handoff again to Foreman. Now, they get a 6-yard gain here. Maybe about a 5-yard gain. I question the play calling running again to Deontay Foreman, the former Houston Texan, by the way. Very questionable play calling there. I would have thrown it 110%. They get the 5-yard gain. I guess you take that. Sets up a 3rd and 8. Tannehill in the gun. Running back in the backfield. Julio. Moving before. Tannehill. Oh, and it's batted at the line. And again, no movement from Tannehill in the pocket. Look at the right side of this field. Look at this replay. I don't understand why Tannehill cannot move, step up in the pocket, extend the play. I don't understand why he doesn't do this. That play could have been extended with movement from Ryan Tannehill. That play, excuse me if I'm wrong. If he steps up in the pocket, slides right, moves right, he could have ran even for the first down. If he moves up, slides to the right, rolls out to the right, but he just sits there, and I like the pocket quarterback, but he just sits despite turmoil. There's obvious, it's not even turmoil, but it's yeah, I won't even describe that as turmoil, and there's a flag here for unnecessary roughness, I believe. Looks like maybe potentially a late hit. I don't think that was a late hit. Let's see the replay. I was ranting. And a late hit will be called on Wilkins. Okay, he was out of bounds. And I don't even know who this Wilkins is. Who is that? I mean, this is how disparate the Tennessee Titans are at this point. You don't even know our own roster. Unnecessary roughness on a random player. Wilkins, number 33. Hey, you getting cut tomorrow for that, buddy. And that will be, who's 33 on here? Let's do Control F for that. Command F, 33. I mean, a 33 on my depth chart. I don't even have a 33 on my depth chart right now. If anyone knows who that is, let me know. If you listen to the broadcast, who Wilkins is that? I don't have a 33 on my depth chart right now. Wilkins. Let's check on Twitter. Who the hell is that guy? Wilkins. Used to be on the Colts. Jordan Wilkins, that guy? Oh, okay. I think we're talking about Jordan Wilkins. Is that his name? Yeah, wait, no. He was a running back. Why is he playing corner? Oh, is he just, okay. He's not playing corner. Okay, he's a running back. Oh, okay, so he's a running back. When did we pick him up? Picked him up December 8th. I missed that. He was signed to the practice squad. Okay, so we have him out there on special teams. Okay, interesting, running back on special teams. It happens. It's rare, but it does happen that a running back can play special teams in that situation. I was like 33 on the special team. He has to be a corner. So Jordan Wilkins, wow, really? He's playing special teams running back? Interesting. I would not put Jordan Wilkins out there on special teams. And look, and he was a running back on that play. Why did he tackle? He doesn't know how to tackle. I don't know about that choice. And then he just got us a penalty. But and someone said in the chat, I mean, that's a very interesting play call and series from Todd Downing. I don't understand it. I don't understand why you run on 2nd and 13. Look, I know everyone loves Deontay Foreman. Even I like Deontay Foreman now. Don't ride with Deontay Foreman on 2nd and 13. That's just kind of dumb. I mean, that's pretty stupid. We have a healthy A.J. Brown and Julio Jones on 2nd and 13. We're running with Deontay Foreman. That's dumb. That doesn't make any sense, period. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you say. That makes no sense to me. Someone make that make sense to me. It's not going to. That makes no sense to me. But hey, it's fine, the Texans will be set up at midfield. This is fine. This is absolutely fine. We're not going to choke this, right? Oh, God. By the way, it is raining here in Nashville, Tennessee, and all over Tennessee, damn near. Some flash flood warnings showing up on the screen, so make sure to stay safe, people. I always have to say that. So the Texans, starting at the Titans, 44, ridiculous. And here it comes, Johnson, all the way to the 41. Only a 3-yard gain there. Amani Hooker was there. It'll be 2nd and 7. But the Titans damn near giving up already the Texans in their side of the field. And, that's just so uncomfortable, man. You have to have a problem with that. 2nd and 7. David Johnson once again in the backfield. Davis Mills under center. 2 wide receivers and a tight end. 2 tight ends, actually. Mills looking deep, firing deep. Oh, and that was just, again, looking for Nico Collins. And what type of offense is this in Houston, where they're just throwing the ball to Nico Collins? It doesn't even look like he's running routes. It just looks like Nico Collins is just out there running around. And then Davis Mills is like, let's try it. What type of offense is going on in Houston? This is going to be embarrassing if we end up choking this dude. What type of offense is that? God, I thought Todd Downing can struggle. And Enrod 740 saying A.J. Brown is injured. He's in the tent. Wow. I missed that injury. I don't even know how. He didn't get targeted or anything. I don't know how he got injured. I guess he pulled a hamstring or something. More continued issue for the Titans. 3rd and 7. Play clock running down. Mills. Looking. They're going to roll out to the right. Almost sacked. And then incomplete there. Who was that? Big Jeff Simmons on the pressure. I want to say it was Big Jeff Simmons on the pressure there. Texans at the Titans 41. Let's see who was pressuring here. It was indeed Big Jeff Simmons. Acquiring the pressure, forcing Davis Mills to get rid of the ball. And someone's asking how cold was it in Nashville last week, MJ? It got pretty cold. It got all the way down. It was 25 of a high on Thursday. And then overnight went as low as, I want to say, 8 degrees. So we had snow. We had about 6 inches of snow here in downtown Nashville. First time. Oh, God. And here comes the punt. Let's make sure that Chester Rogers does not muff this. And the Titans will retrieve at their own 7. Yeah, so we had 6 inches of snow here in downtown Nashville. That is the highest snow count I think I read since like 1980 or something crazy in terms of that amount of snow in a 24-hour period. BNA, that is the Nashville International Airport. It reported 6.3 inches, and that is insane. Everything was shut down here on Thursday. And it's very interesting, people. I don't understand. I have a very youthful face. I'm really not that young. I'm 25. I was on a date, for God's sake. I was on a date, first date, so granted, you get some leeway there. But I was on a date Wednesday night, first date with this girl. And then, you have to bring up conversation, So you're bringing up conversation and you're like, it's going to snow tomorrow. Are you ready for that? She's like, what? I didn't even hear. Oh, my God. I better get prepared. This was 7:30 p.m. in the night. I'm like, girl, you better go get your bread, your milk, whatever you need. You got to be prepared for this type of stuff. You got to look. I know the weather is boring. There was a time in my life, this might not shock you, where I actually wanted to be a meteorologist. I had dreams of being on WKRN, on WSMV, on News Channel 5. This is MJ reporting live. I had dreams of this. But then I realized that meteorology mostly is you just look at computerized models that are already automated and you just kind of report on them. And it's very wishy-washy, which is why, especially in Nashville, they get it wrong all the time. And it's kind of pointless. It's not pointless. Let me not say that. I have some weatherman friends, some meteorologist friends. But it's not that fulfilling. It's really not. But I still like weather and I still pay attention to weather. So if it's going to snow and I know things are going to be shut down for 2 days, yeah. Past the age of I mean, 16? You probably should know. Probably. And that's no offense to her. That's just a general announcement. Especially in this city. If it's going to snow, you need to know. Okay, you gotta know it. And I know sometimes we might have snow and then it doesn't come through. That's when it's like, okay, 32 degrees, 31 degrees. It had been warm previous days. If it's gonna be 25 degrees and it's gonna snow, it's gonna stick. You need to learn this stuff. This is important, people. You need to learn this stuff. All right, so you have some comments in the chat. I will get to them as much as I can right now. So Macro once says, as for the entertainment, heading back to Nashville today is most of the snow cleared out. It's all cleared out. It's raining right now. So all the rain is washing it out, and it's like 50 degrees or something right now. All right, Tannehill. In the gun, looking, firing right. Could not find what he's looking for downfield, so he needs to check down here. By the way, this is a terrible play by the linebacker 51. This should have been a pick six. Look at this replay if they show. They're not going to show it. 51 could have easily had a pick six. You easily can tell that this running back is running to the flat. He's running out of bounds. He's not going to run a halfback wheel. You have to intercept that. 100% 51. That's a bad play by 51. 2nd and 5. I formation, Foreman, running left, getting blocking. Gonna get about 2 to 3 there. Taylor Lewan leading the way. I don't like that play design. If you're gonna run I formation to the left like that, you need more help than just Taylor Lewan. I want to say I couldn't see that tight end over there. I think that's bad play design. Why are we running I formation on 3rd and 5? 3rd and 2. God, I'm gonna try not to be so critical of Todd Downing right now. And another handout to Foreman. Now, this is Dr. Hilliard. Okay, Hilliard comes in there, gets the first down on 3rd and 2. Who are we facing, dog? Are we facing the Houston Texans, or are we facing the New England Patriots? Open up this offense. Why are we running as if we're in 1973? This is 2022. What type of offense is this? Open up this offense, please. Let's get Tannehill bootleg. Let's get, what are we doing here? Tannehill under center. Rodgers. Oh, okay. There's some play action there, hitting Swaim in the flat. What's going to be a 3-yard gain? What? Why are we acting as if we're afraid of these people? This is the worst defense in the league. Even Vrabel's confused. I like the Tannehill bootleg. I recommended that, but there was no deep field option on the right side of that action. It was just an obvious check down to Swaim in the flat. Maybe a post that he checked off from Tannehill. It wasn't there, fine. But if you're going to have to feel like that, you have to have more options, especially right now against this team. 2 tight end set. Run it, hand off to Foreman. Don't even run to the side of the tight ends. Now you don't always have to do this. It's a misdirect. So you have 2 tight ends, left side. You run right. That's fine. But you don't. Wow. This play calling. And you see, this is why people question this team. I hope you guys understand this. This is why people don't believe we can beat the Kansas City Chiefs. This is why people believe we can't beat the Green Bay Packers. Because of this. Because of this play calling that we're watching in front of. What is this? 3rd and 6, standing on the gun. Empty, not even empty backfield. I think that's Foreman to his left. Julio in motion. Nope, it's going to stop in motion. Play call running down. Almost a delay game. Tannehill looking left, firing deep. And it's, getting hit. Nick Westbrook-Ikhine. Nice hands. Nice catch from Nick Westbrook-Ikhine there. Nick Westbrook-Ikhine, who is showing strong hands. He had the one drop a couple weeks ago. Outside of that, been showing strong hands. Look at this. Over the middle of the field. And this is a nice throw by Tannehill. It was a difficult throw, way more difficult than it needs to be. With better play design, you don't have to throw a pass like that to damn near triple coverage. Now, it wasn't triple coverage exactly, but you have the safety over the top. You have the man coverage there. You have the zone coverage right in front of him. Very difficult throw. Tannehill, I'll give you credit for that one, man. He put it where only Nick Westbrook-Ikhine could get it. All right, handoff, I'm sure, to Foreman, who will get about 3. Tannehill, right now he's playing fine. He's 4 or 5. I want to say what's gonna update his stat line to should be about 60 yards. We'll see whatever my box score updates. But you gotta open up this offense, Todd Downing. Who the hell are we facing? All right, Tannehill under center. Pitch to Foreman. Flea flicker back to Tannehill. Oh, and that was ugly. That could have been intercepted. Could have been picked off. Oh, God. So you have a pitch to Foreman, lateral back to Tannehill. And then nothing was there. Let's look for what they were looking for. Depot. Julio? Really? All that for a Julio corner? All that for a Julio corner route? All that for a Julio corner route? Because that's, look, I understand. Now, someone just said in the chat, wow, Julio couldn't get open on that. What type of play design is that? The quarterback is looking confused. And he's like, oh, you're just going to run to the corner now? I've never seen that type of, and a nice pass to Julio Jones there and an out. I've never seen that type of play design. I've never seen that before in my life. I've never seen, okay, so you're going to have Julio outside, going to run. Not even what was a strict corner. It's like a faded corner inside. Cornerback has leverage outside. Then let me run outside corner. Made no sense to me. And Julio's going to get the first down there. Tannehill under center. Foreman in the backfield. Foreman, pitch to him. Gonna run left. No blocking. Nothing. Ryan Tanner currently 4 of, now I have to see the updated stat line after the Julio Jones catch, so I'll wait for that. But I want to say, so now he should be about 5 of 7 for roughly 60, it should be about 63 yards, 64 yards. I'm fine with Tanner right now. This play designing is just odd. This is odd play designing by Todd Downing. I'm going to start calling him Odd Downing because this is odd play calling. I don't know what he's doing. Now, I don't know. A.J. Brown, is he injured again? You guys have to update me on Twitter. I'm here commentating. I'm here live commentating as best as I can. I don't know what's going on with A.J. Brown right now. I'm checking my phone to see if anyone texts me my sources. Let's see what people are saying on Twitter. Yeah, apparently no one knows anything yet. He's been in and out for some sort of injury. No one knows, as far as I know. If my sources tell me anything, I will let you know ASAP. But yeah, I mean, this is odd Downing. I mean, this is odd. I don't understand it. I don't understand why you have to make things so complicated for no reason. To me, this is a simple game plan. The Texans have the worst defense in the league. You pressure them deep immediately. But I don't understand it. I really don't. If I did, I would explain it. I can't right now. I think it's just very odd Downing right now. And it's very concerning because we're headed into the playoffs, people. This is week 18. This is not week 1. This is not preseason week 1. This is not. Is this? Is this what we are? Is that where we are? Is that what's going on? That's not what I thought. I was told that we were headed for the playoffs, that we're the number 1 seed. Does that look like a number 1 seed to you? Does that look like a number 1 seed to you? Do you feel like we're in 2008? Do you feel like we're in 2003? Do you feel like we're in 1999? I'm trying to party like it's 1999 tonight. Give me a damn beer. All right, people. So this will be the first beer of the night, of the day, whatever it is. I don't even know. We're going to start off cheap because, I mean, come on. We are in Tennessee. We're going to start with the Bud. By the way, I do not endorse day drinking. That is not something that I endorse. Salud. But hey, I grew up on Stone Cold Steve Austin, man. You can't blame me. All right, here we go. Second and 9, Tannehill in the gun. Rodgers in motion. Tannehill takes a snap. Fires right. Going to hit Chester Rogers for a screen. Chester Rogers going to move in the screen. Chester Rogers going to get 5 yards there roughly. Again, Titans afraid to push the ball down the field. I'm telling y'all right now, if we bring this, first of all, let's not even discuss the Green Bay Packers. Let's not even discuss the LA Rams. If we bring this against the Chargers, 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. Okay. Tannehill in the gun. Texans only rushing 4, and it's batted at the line. Oh, and it falls down. Push there from the offensive line. They got pushed back 4 yards. And hey, look, I'm calm. Look, we're going to win this game. My problem is, here's the deal. I mean, and you need to be honest with yourself right now. We still might blow them out. I think we still will win comfortably. We are supposed to be we're supposed to be the number 1 seed, right? When we were the number 1 seed in 2008, did it look like that? When we were the number 1 seed in, I don't think we were number 1 seed in 2003, but were we? I need to go back and check that. Oh, and what a miss from Randy Bullock, the former Houston Texan. What the hell was that? I looked away because I assumed he was going to make it. And then he fired way left. Wow. Let me go on Twitter and look at a replay of that. Randy Bullock missing left. Wow. Wow, that was crazy. Yeah, so 2003, you were number 1 seed, but yeah, it's 2000 and 2008. But whoa, what was that? And I got a comment last week. People were like, dude, this is not the same Randy Bullock from Houston. Well, he's in Houston today, and he just had a flashback. What was that? I didn't check the replay. I didn't see if he was getting pressured. What happened there from Randall Bullock? Let's look at this replay. I can't find a replay. No one's recorded it yet. I only have the 3rd down, and I don't want to use my YouTube TV. Although I probably should. Let me pull out my YouTube TV in another tab. That'd be smart. That way I could do quick replays on my own. Yeah, why did I just think of that? I should have thought about that a long time ago. Wow, that was disgusting. I'm not going to lie to you. That was bad. All right, let's see what happened here. So I'm checking the replay. I wish I could show it to you guys, but copyright. So Bullock, unpressured, and he just missed it wide left. We're talking 5, 6, 7 yards left. This was disgusting. What a terrible kick from Randall Bullock. What's his middle name? I want to know his middle name. Randall something Bullock. What's your name, boy? Randy Bullock. Wow. Come on. It just says Randy Bullock on Wikipedia. You're lucky, bud. I'm going to call him Randall Keith Bullock. No, that's a disgrace to Keith Bullock, man. Why am I going to put Keith Bullock's name in that, man? Randall Daniel Bullock. Randall Michael Bullock. I like Michael. Randall Michael Bullock. Come on, man. Sheesh. How you on a football team you look like that? Go in the weight room. God, can you imagine just kicking field goals all day? You're around all men, just lift the weight, you look like that. Come on, man, go to the weight room. Anyway, over the middle is Mills finding Burkhead for the first down. That'll be a 14-yard gain for the Houston Texans. Wow. This is not the start that I wanted to this game at all. Burkhead, Mills over the middle. And again, people, don't sleep on this team now. They beat the Chargers 41-21 in this arena. I'm just telling you, man, this is a rivalry, man, even as bad as they are. Hand off to Burkhead, he'll get nothing there. If you sleep, we are 41-29, by the way, it was. If you sleep on this team, we did it this year, we did it. We're going to win. But man, I don't want to hear it. See, this is where y'all come. See, this is why I have a problem with y'all. This is why I have a problem with you, Mr. Tennessee Titan fan, because y'all like to complain. Why doesn't the national media like us? Why don't they trust us? Because of this. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. That's why they don't like us. That's why they don't trust us. Second and 9 is Davis Mills. Looking, sacked. And that was, Demito Pecco, right? Is that his first name, Demito? I know it's Pecco's last name. But yeah, Pecco there, who's in at nose tackle with the injuries to Tara Tart and Naquan Jones, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Should be Demito, however you pronounce it, but Pecco there getting it done. Let me get his name correctly, as best as I can. I'll say that. Let's see. Should be Domata Pecco. Domata Pecco, the former Cincinnati Bengal right there, getting it done for the Tennessee Titans instead of lost audio for a second, but now it's back. So we had a comment. It was from Andrew, who said, as sports entertainment, thoughts on Westbrook Akina. Now, look, I'm always critical of players that I can't, or that are like no name, low players. People are like hyping up like Westbrook Akina, like when he first made the team. I'm like, hey, show me something. Then I'll like you. I like him. I put him. I like low-key Titans wide receivers that aren't annoying. So like an old Damian Williams. Like, I don't think he was ever annoying. He used to have the occasional drop, but you knew what he was. Lavelle Hawkins, you knew what he was. Low expectations. They come in, they make plays. Nick Westbrook-Akina, that's my type of guy. I like Nick Westbrook-Akina right now. Now, don't get your hopes up. It's 3rd and 12. Mills gonna fire left screen. We should have it. And was that Danico Autry again, man? This guy's making plays. Wow, Danico Autry. But yeah, Nick Westbrook-Akina, look, hey, that's our number 4 moving forward for years. He can earn number 3. He's not number 3 right now. People are gonna go into next year saying Nick Westbrook-Akina, number 3 wide receiver. Stop it. But as a number 4, yes, I'm here for that. But you see, we were talking about Chester Rogers as a number 3. He stinks as a number 3. We need to have good expectations of wide receivers. Look, this is not a position that I played, Oh, God. But as a 6'2", and Chester Rogers, a nice return, getting it down to the 30. As a 6'2", 180-pound guy, I know I'm very familiar with the type of frame and speed and familiarity with the wide receiver position. In the backyard. I also have a lot of friends that play either wide receiver or soccer that are my height and build. So I have expectations for wide receivers. Chester Rogers is not a number 3, okay? He was never a number 3. I don't care what he looks like in training camp. By the way, someone in the chat said Tajay Sharp. I liked Tajay Sharp. And people knew what Tajay Sharp was, mostly. Now, some people ran with it and said, oh, he's a number 2. He should be rookie of the year. And now you're acting like an idiot. But he was a nice number 3. I liked it when he was a number 3. Westbrook Akina's a number 4. He could maybe become a number 3. He's not a number 3. If you go into next season with him a number 3, I'm going to be upset. Yeah, I'm not being upset. I'm not going to love it. Because what's going to happen right now, we can't push the ball down the field because we don't trust him enough. 2, while we trust him to catch the ball when it's thrown to him, we don't trust him to get open enough. We don't trust him to be able to deal with not coverage underneath man coverage and the safety over the top. We don't trust him in that situation enough right now. Right? He's not a number 3. Plus, he doesn't even fulfill that role. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10. Tannehill firing Julio, and Julio, look at that. See, what is that? What is that? Did you just see that? Look at that. Look at that amazing thing. Did you see what we just did? Wait, no, look at this. This is amazing. This is shocking. We just threw a slant to Julio Jones. Wow. Did you just see that? And you saw how we got 9 yards on 1st down. Can you imagine? Look at, isn't that crazy? What a creative thing. Isn't that insane that why don't we do that? Why don't we do that? I don't understand. He's going to get at least 8 yards as long as he's not pressed. Even if he's pressed, he's going to beat the press. I don't understand it. 2nd and 1. Tannehill firing and hitting Julio. And here comes Julio. All right, Julio Jones getting it going. Finally. Let's get this route. By the way, beating the corner there. Bad corner. Is that Desmond King? Wow, Desmond King. How you doing in Houston, bud? And a better throw there. Julio can stay on his feet, but I don't want to criticize too much. But yeah, can you just imagine throwing a slant? Isn't that insane? Isn't that just crazy? You throw a slant to a guy, to one of the best wide receivers in the league when healthy. Why would you ever throw a slant to him? Why would you ever do something crazy like that? All right, Foreman, hand up the middle. He's going to get about 3 there, Deontay Foreman. And we just make things harder on us than it needs to be. If you just, look, little Julio slant, little AJ bounce slant, 1st down, it sets you up. I'm telling you, they're going to win. They're going to win the round because they're so afraid, especially Julio, that he's going to go outside or that he's going to fake inside. They're always going to bite. They have to hold the boundary. You're told that as a corner, hold the boundary against guys like that. They'd rather take the slant than let them, go outside and trick them for something deep downfield. These are deep threat guys. 2nd and 7. Oh, and another slant. I like the play call. Terrible throw from Tannehill. I don't know if he was looking. I don't know. But you see, how much have they? I love slants. I love slants. It works, people. Drew Brees made a whole living off this. Drew Brees is in the Hall of Fame because of this route. Run it. I don't understand it sometimes. I don't know how Tannehill missed it. You got to hit the slant there. 37, don't run a slant. Okay, I want to see, let's see what we see. What's the personnel? All right. No, okay, fake handoff, which is pointless. Oh, and a 1st down, we'll take it. Couldn't hit the check down, but still hits Anthony Ferkser there. By the way, Ferkser, I see you, big dog. I see you, Ferk. I see you, Ferk. You see, Ferk's he's been getting a little better. I see you, big dog. I see you, big dog. Uh-oh, here come the Indianapolis Colts. Oh, and they're sacked in the red zone. So Colts are currently down 3-7 to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Although we already have the AFC South tied up, I would not mind if the Colts find themselves out of the playoffs. Although I think they already clinched it. I think they already clinched it. I'd have to check that actually. Whoa! And that is an encroachment. Unless if I missed something. Yeah, what the hell was that? That was so rude. An encroachment by Malik Collins, the defensive tackle for the Houston Texans, out of nowhere. And yeah, someone in the chat says the Colts could miss the playoffs if they lose. I would not mind, because I have one specific Colts fan that's a friend who I would love to have crying about this tomorrow. 1st and 5 for the Tennessee Titans. Tannehill under center. This is where you run the ball. Okay, we do play action. That's fine. Okay, we get the first down. It's going to be a flag on the play. What a catch by Nick Westbrook-Ikhine. And how about Nick Westbrook-Ikhine? How about Nick Westbrook-Ikhine? I like this guy. I do. I like this guy. I do. I like this guy. What do we call it? See, this is what I recommend as I'm waiting for the call. Okay, let's hear the call. Holding defense. Decline it. Here is my thing when it comes to Titans wide receivers. For every one Nick Westbrook-Ikhine, the no-name guy that's a tough fighter, impresses us, finds a role, makes the team, hard fighter, there are 3 Trey McBride, Dez Fitzpatrick, Chester Rogers. Stink, stink, stink. Oh, here comes Dontrell Hilliard on the left, getting about 15. I don't think Chester Rogers is a great example of that, but Trey McBride is a great example. Mark Mariani, outside of return game, great example. Who was the guy? Mason Kinsey. I mean, come on. And that's no offense to him. I don't know the guy, but I'm just like, I want to see them do something in the regular season. Until then, they're irrelevant. Trey McBride has the best college highlights you could ever make of a William and Mary wide receiver. I promise you that. Until he does something on the field, shut up. Here comes Foreman. Oh, he's going to get down to the 1-yard line. Nice check down to D'Onta Foreman. Titans down at the 1-yard line. Hey, man, Foreman is playing hard. I like how hard D'Onta Foreman is playing right now. While I still don't know about his long-term prospects in the league, he knows this is his shot, and he's taking it, man, and he's playing well. I like how D'Onta Foreman is playing now. All right, here comes 1st and goal, D'Onta Foreman. Here comes Big Jeff Simmons offensively. And Foreman will walk in. Touchdown, Tennessee. All right, so finally the Titans get on the board, and that should be an insurmountable lead for the Houston Texans. God. 9 plays, 94 yards, took 5 minutes, got it done. Titans moving on the field. We have 2 flags. It's on us. What is this for? Some sort of conduct? Illegal substitution on the extra. Whoa, no. Did we not declare Jeffrey Simmons as coming on the field? I don't have my audio on, so let me check my Twitter. Also, if you want to say in the chat, illegal substitution. You have to declare if you're going to put Jeffrey Simmons in the field in that situation. I'm surprised that we didn't. What the hell was that? So Simmons, was not reported as eligible. Oh, Jesus Christ. 1st and goal, Tennessee. At the 6. We have to make everything so difficult. Oh, man. Tannehill hitting Chester Rogers, and he will be stuffed. So is it on, actually, I don't know this, if someone wants to, is it on Simmons that has to say it, or one of the coaches? I'm pretty sure it's on Simmons. Or it's one of the coaches, but someone, come on, has to, that should have been practice, first of all. I think Julio was either asking for the ball or he was confused. And this is great. These are going great. All right, here we go. 2nd and goal at the Texans 6. Tannehill in the gun. Tannehill. Gonna take the snap. Gonna hand off Foreman. Foreman gonna get 1. It's gonna be 3rd and goal at the 5. How do you have A.J. Brown and Julio Jones and you are not using them at all? USA. You have to be kidding me. At least so Julio, who, by the way, is one of the better red zone targets in the league, throw him a little fade on 2nd and goal. You can do it now. It's a little risky now because it's pretty obvious. But at least on 2nd and goal, now it's pretty obvious. Okay, let's see what they do. If Tanner does not look to the right side of the field to one of these wide receivers, I'm pissed. Okay, he's looking. And he's firing touchdown. Good, Ferkser. Nice. All right, Harvard grad. Anthony Ferkser, my boy, my dog. I see you, big dog. Ferk, getting it done. Touchdown, Tennessee. Okay, so I want to say like either Simmons or the coach has to do it. I guess it has to be Simmons. Simmons himself has to do it. If that's the case, fine. I don't know why they didn't tell him or why they didn't see him like, hey, Simmons, did you talk to the referee? Go say to the referee you're eligible. Practice that. That needs to be practiced. Tell the referee. His defensive line coach needs to be in his ear. He needs to be looking at him, going on the field, being like, all right, Simmons, it's your turn. Wait, no, you have to talk to the ref. You have to talk to the ref. Simmons, Big Jeff, talk to the ref. Tell him you're eligible, Big Jeff. Tell him you're eligible, Big Ref. You have to tell him that. So that's odd to me. That does not make sense. Now, it doesn't matter. We got the touchdown anyway. But Simmons, if he's the one that has to talk to the referee, that's fine. The D-line coach that right now, you have no job right now. Although you might be preparing for your, for the other possession, granted. If that's the case, you tell one of your assistants, your interior D-line assistant, hey, I'm about to talk to this. All right, there we go. I keep like bumping into my mic cord and bumping it out. I got to watch that. But yeah, you have to tell your interior D-line coach, hey, all right, so I'm about to talk to the D-line, but you got to make sure that Big Jeff, marks himself as eligible on that route. Now, we got the touchdown anyway. It's fine. I don't care. But you have to do that. 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 All right, so let's go ahead and update the score, and let's return to the chat again. If you have any comments for me in the chat, at me at SportsFan Entertainment. Again, at me in the chat at SportsFan Entertainment if you want your comments read. All right, let's go back. So I had some that I had to get to that I missed. Oh, no, I think I got to them all, actually. Yeah, I did. Yeah. But yeah, so Titans are up 7-0. I'll drink to that. Salud. And I mean, look, for the rest of this game now, apparently we're just trying to see, this is my problem with this. We're trying to essentially kind of limp into the playoffs, which is a fine strategy. I guess it's lame. We should really just kick their ass, roll into the playoffs, and get some momentum going. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. But, we're just going to run Foreman, Hilliard, hitting the flat, hit the check down, hit the 5-yard in, hit the 5-yard curl. That's our strategy today. And it's a fine strategy. It'll work. It'll get us the W. It's going to be a boring W. You're talking about a win that's going to be about, I don't know. Right now, if I were to project it, we'll win like 20. We're going to get like a pick six or something. We'll win like 24, 27 to like 6. It'll be boring. But we're going to watch through it. And then we're going to celebrate the number 1 seed. Maybe not 6. I'll say like, I think they'll get a touchdown. 13. 26 like 13. 27, 13. That's what I'm projecting right now. But we'll see. That's going to require a lot more scoring than we're seeing right now, by the way. So got to grant that. Let me go ahead and adjust this window. I can actually do that to make it more zoomed in. That's better than like me trying to adjust otherwise. Yeah. All right, so Texans back on the field. And let's see what's going to happen. 1st and 10 at their own 25. Mills gonna hand out to Burkhead where Amani Hooker finds him. Amani Hooker getting the stuff there. How about Amani Hooker? The improved strong safety for the Tennessee Titans making the big play there. Coming down in the quarterback blitz. Oh, Davis Mills couldn't catch it up. Brilliant sneaky play from Amani. 2nd and 12 it'll be. One of the better strong safeties we've had. And for once again, the Titans might have a real strong safety. I haven't said that since like Chris Hope. And again, the stuff there, Elijah Molden, the rookie quarterback out of, is he rookie? Or is he second year now? It's been a long year. I want to say he's still a rookie, right? But yeah, the quarterback out of Washington showing up there. Nice. 3rd and 15. You know, at least 10-yard cushion for the wide receivers here. Let Mills make the play, zone coverage. Oh, and Mills going to try, and he finds his zone coverage. Wow. He finds a hole in the zone. Got to give him that. He finds Brandon Cooks there. That was a good play call by the defense. I don't mind that. That's exactly what you run. That's what you have to run in that situation. You make Mills beat you. By the way, at Sports Entertainment, Diego Naranjo says, at Sports Entertainment, commentator saying that Todd Downing is planning to get creative with AJ, Julio, and Derek back. If anything, we should get more simple. Yeah, I mean, honestly, here it comes Burkhead, who will be stuffed. So our defense finally showing up. I mean, yeah, like, we just need to run simple plays. Like, that little lateral was just stupid. You run stuff like that when you have wide receivers that can't get open. AJ Brown and Julio can get open. Like, you don't even need to run all that trickeration. Like, literally just tell Julio to run a slant, throw it to him, he's going to get 9 yards. Literally tell Julio to run a corner, you do a simple drop back, Tannehill drop back, maybe he has to extend the play, roll to the left, hit, your tight end in the flat, hey, run it back in the flat. That's all you need to run. You don't need to run all this. And then, but sometimes we're too simple. Like, we just run, not even simple, just stupid. Like, where it's like, oh, let's run I formation on 2nd and 11. Or I formation, Deontay Foreman to the right. It makes no sense sometimes. I mean, I don't understand. Domata Peko once again showing up in the run game there. Titans offensive line showing up here. Been brilliant pretty much all game long. And by the way, so Shane Bowen gets a lot of credit for the defense this year. But again, let's not dispute or discount Jim Schwartz and, you know, the impact that he's had as a consultant for this defense as well. The former Super Bowl champion of the defensive coordinator for the Eagles. Mills just throwing it up there. There was no wide receiver there. Can we get a intentional grounding? Or was Cook supposed to be out there? I guess it was intended for Cooks. I don't know about that. Sure, fine. Cooks is on the side of the field, so you won't get intentional grounding for that. All right, Chester Rogers back. Wow, see, that's a buff punter. Okay, he's been in the weight room. Johnson going to punt. Rogers back to recover. Oh, it's going to be a tough catch. He gets it. Going to get down to the 15 and out of bounds is Chester Rogers. And that's where the Titans will pick up field. Now, do not expect much from this drive. I promise you, unless the drive is just like so easy. We're moving down the field. We have no problem with it. I promise you, we're going to get a field goal here. We're not going to go for the touchdown. We're not going to do anything crazy. We're going to go for the field goal here. I guarantee it. This is what I guarantee right now. I'm guaranteeing this. 110%. We're going to go for the field goal right now. That's what we're going to do. And that's probably what we're going to get. And that's what we deserve. All right. So that's what I'm anticipating. Don't expect a touchdown drive here unless if they just get a big gain and it's so obvious and it's like, well, we might as well get a touchdown here. And then we'll go for the touchdown. Although I would, me personally, if I'm, coordinating, hey, I'm going for that touchdown right now. I want to end this. This is getting ridiculous. We need to dominate this team. We need to get out of here, get us ready and healthy for the playoffs. That's my strategy if I'm out there. But hey, I'm not out there. So, Nick Westbrook-Akina. Let me get the picture of that touchdown. That should be the new thumbnail. Nick Westbrook-Akina, congratulations. You have earned the thumbnail today, my friend. Again, if you have anything in the chat that you want to say, at me at Sports Fan Entertainment. Once again, at me at Sports Fan Entertainment in the chat, and you will have your comment read. Again, at Sports Fan Entertainment, and you will have your comment read right after I upload this thumbnail. All right, let's say NWH for Nick Westbrook-Akina. Also, No Way Home. That's funny. I just realized that's his. Oh wait, no, NYI. That's his acronym. My bad. NYI for Nick Westbrook-Akina. So that's not quite No Way Home. I have No Way Home on the mind 24/7. I'm such a nerd. All right, let's go to pictures. Let me add that. Let me make this high definition. Scale this. By the way, I saw some of you guys enjoyed my No Way Home meme for the Titans. It's pretty appropriate. I could pull that up on the screen during halftime. Let's say TT thumb. .png. Export. Go to live stream. Go to edit. Where's my thumbnail? Let me update it. Can I do that? Yeah, I can. Good. Wasn't sure if I could do that live stream. I can. Save. All right, so thumbnail is going to update soon. Nrod740 says, as Sports Fan Entertainment, imagine a couple of slants. I mean, I know. Can you imagine a world where we actually ran a couple? I mean, just what type of world is that? Where you just run like, hey, here's a slant left and right. Crazy, I know. You can decide between Julio and AJ Brown on a slant from either side. Why would we run something like that? That's craziness. Why would we run that? All right, so here we go. Fullback in. Here comes Foreman up the middle. Yeah, gonna get about 2. Be 2nd and 8. Oh, and the Cleveland Browns find themselves up 14-0. Now they want to show up over the Cincinnati Bengals, and the AFC contenders are struggling heading into the playoffs. Wow. Tannehill under center. Again, going to hand out to Foreman. Foreman's going to bust up the middle. Going to get all the way down to the 34. A nice run there from Deontay Foreman. About a 14-yard gain. Good blocking from Ben Jones, and Roger Saffold sets that one up. And Ben Jones, by the way, this guy's been playing well. I mean, Ben Jones has been playing really well this season. I want him back. He's about 32, I want to say. So he only has you never know with centers. So he still may have 3-4 years left, and maybe even more than that. But I want him back for at least a 3 year, let's say. Oh, gonna hit AJ Brown over the middle is Ryan Tannehill for a 13-yard gain. Nice. Tannehill stepping up in the pocket, finding AJ Brown. And you see, if you just let these wide receivers just run around, bro, you're gonna find them, dog. I don't understand now I'm getting crazy. I don't understand why we make this offense so complicated, dog. I mean, seriously. Oh man, wow. That's gonna be a first down there. Under the gun, or not under the gun, under the center is Tannehill. Foreman in the backfield. Tannehill, play action, looking, finding, almost intercepted, forcing that ball there in double coverage. I don't like that throw. It was intended for AJ Brown, I want to say. It's going to be 2nd and 10. It's actually for Julio. Julio could have had this, but it was actually a nice play by the corner. It's a dangerous throw. I'm not blaming Julio for that. I'm not blaming Julio for that. That's a dangerous throw. I think you have to check off of that throw. He gave him a chance, though. So that's fine. Second and 10. Tannehill going to hand out to Foreman. Foreman going to bust up the middle. And another nice blocking. I mean, again, Ben Jones was integral here. Ben Jones moving men in the middle of the line of scrimmage. How about Benjamin Jones? And Diego Naranjo says, as sports fan entertainment, I would re-sign Ben Jones. That dude tells everyone what to do, and I agree. I want to re-sign him. We have a lot of men to re-sign. We have to re-sign him. A.J. Brown also has an expiring contract. Also does Harold Landry. 1, 2, 3 punch right there. And right now, our estimated cap is like $15 million. We're going to have to cut somebody. Right now, I think that's going to be... I remember I was looking this up. Let me look it up again. It's going to... It could be Taylor Lewan. I don't think it will be, but we'll see about that. It could be Roger Saffold. Roger Saffold might have to be cut. If you're going to pay Ben Jones, I think you have to cut Roger Saffold. I don't think you can pay Lewan, Saffold, Jones. I don't think you can do that. I don't know if you can do that. That's a lot of money. So let me check again. So for the 2022 cap table, so if you also, I was looking at Zach Cunningham's getting cut. Yeah, Zach Cunningham's getting cut. Zach Cunningham's under for $10.5 million. He's getting cut 100%. You say $10.5 million. So that puts us at 10.5. Puts us at, let's say, $26 million. Right? $26 million for the cap for the Tennessee Titans next year. Then you're talking about re-signing Harold Landry, bro. It's either the franchise tag, it's about $18 million, $19 million. A.J. Brown, wide receiver, it's about $17 million. And they're going to ask for about the same thing per year. Jesus. I mean, and you got to have at least A.J. Brown back. I think that's it. You know, unfortunately, this was, I don't know if I will say it was a bad bet. It might have been an unfortunate bet that, and hopefully it pays off in a Super Bowl. But essentially what we decided to do, and what I think you have to admit you decided to do, is pay Bud Dupree and not pay Harold Landry. I don't think you can pay both. I don't think you can pay both because Bud Dupree, he's getting paid like $18 million a year. I don't think you can give Harold Landry also $18 million, and then Big Jeff Simmons next year, he's going to ask for the same thing, big dog. I don't think you can pay all that. That's a lot of money. And pay Kevin Byard, and pay Taylor Lewan, and pay Ryan Tennant, and pay Derek. You can't do this. It's too much money. So I think Landry's going to be let go. I think you got to re-sign A.J. Brown considering the fact that Julio Jones is not a long-term option. So I think Landry's going to have to be let go, you know, unless if they can find him, or Lewan got to go. It's going to be like Lewan or Landry. Pick your L. Yeah, I mean, seriously. 1st and 10. And I think they're going to side with Lewan, unfortunately. I would let go of Lewan at this point. I'm done with Taylor Lewan. But, hey, he's one of the boys. All right, so Deontay Foreman is going to be stuffed at the line. And then someone in the chat said they'd rather pay Bud. You know, I guess I agree. I mean, he's had higher upside throughout his entire career. But it sucks that Harold Landry is going to get like 12, 13 sacks and we're going to let him go. But, you know, we'll deal with that in the offseason. We'll deal with that in the offseason for sure. And no, by the way, no, A.J. Brown is this offseason. Because remember, he was drafted. Wait, is he? Actually, let me check that. I thought it was this year. He should be upcoming free agent this year. Because he was drafted 2019, 20, 21. Oh, never mind. Why is he already in the list? That's right. Okay, forget about A.J. Brown. We're good on A.J. Brown. He's free agent 2023. I don't know why I was thinking it was this year. They have him listed on Spot Rack. Okay, so forget about A.J. Brown. But you still have to pay Landry. Yeah, you can fit Landry in. It's just weird to pay 2 outside linebackers $18 million a year. That's a lot. You know, unless you're, and this is going to be a Tannehill. Look at deep. Finding A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown get out of bounds at the 16 yard line. It's a lot to pay two outside linebackers $18-19 million a year. That's a lot of money. I mean, that's a lot of money, dude. That's a lot of money. We could do it though. Don't get me wrong. But I'd rather do that because, oh Jesus Christ, Hinge is going crazy. First and 10. It's gonna be a handoff to was that Hilliard? It's gonna go down to the 14. Yes, it was indeed Dontrell Hilliard. Yeah, so you're gonna cut Zach Cunningham. I want him back for a cheaper deal. That's $26 million. We should discuss this in the offseason, but now I'm a nerd and now I'm fixated on the numbers. So Zach Cunningham, $26 million. Let's say you try to re-sign Harold Landry, you try to backload it because he's young. You can do it, but again, it is a lot of money. It is a lot of money, but you could do it. You could do it. You could do it. Mark Pac-Man King says he doesn't think Harold's gonna ask for $18 million a year. Okay, what do you think? 15 a year for Harold Landry? It's a big year. I mean, the guy got like over 12 sacks. That's a money year. I mean, that's a lot of sacks. You get paid for that kind of year. I'd say at least 15 million it's gonna take. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. And then Big Jeff Simmons is gonna be he was 2019 as well. So he's entering his fourth year. But then the next year, the good thing with him is you have the 5th-year option. So I'm not worried about Jeffrey Simmons for years. All right, 2nd and 8. Tannehill in the gun. Gonna look, gonna fire, gonna find A.J. Brown, and you can feel it. It's electric. You can feel it. Touchdown, A.J. Brown. Tennessee Titans 13, Houston Texans 0, and finally, we can relax a little bit here. An insurmountable lead in Houston, and look at that. You just throw the ball to these guys. I mean, seriously. Just throw the ball to these guys. Just let them make plays. You know what's crazy to me? And look, no one needs to believe me on this. No one needs to believe us on this. This is crazy to me. So we look at this league, and I look and I see, and they are great. Don't get me wrong. I'm not even going to say they're as good as them. I'm not going to say something like that. But here's what I'll say. I believe, truthfully, that A.J. Brown is, when he's on, he's near the level of Justin Jefferson and Jamar. Maybe not Jamar Chase, because Jamar Chase is like crazy. But let's say Justin Jefferson. He's near the level of Justin Jefferson. Oh, my camera just cut out? Did I just lose my battery? Let's see. Yes, I did. I'll switch over to my webcam now. So my live camera just cut out. This is when I switch over to my webcam and I charge my battery during halftime. Let me switch cameras. In the meantime, let me just say, I believe, truthfully, that A.J. Brown is near the level of a Justin Jefferson. I truthfully believe this. I honestly, truthfully believe this. The problem is, one, this year specifically, he's been dealing with injuries. And overall, we just don't highlight it enough, man. We just don't show it enough in this offense. And it's unfortunate. It really is. And I hope that next year we're able to showcase this. But A.J. Brown can have a 1,500-yard wide receiver season if he played in Green Bay, if he played in Minnesota, if he played in so many other places. But he plays here. And as a result of playing here, he doesn't get the credit that he deserves. But I knew when we drafted him, I said, this guy is special. I believe in this guy. Look out for this guy. And I think we're seeing that showcase 100%. All right, so let me switch screens. There we go. so let me go put my battery in the charger, and I'll be back on camera. Webcam, please. Not that one. That one. There we go. All right. So, back on camera indeed. Let's switch this up a little bit. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, look. Oh, and a nice return here by the Texans. Okay, there's a penalty on the field, but a nice return for the Texans. Now, the penalty was about at the 40, roughly the 40, so they should be around the 20, but a decent return there. But yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, if you put A.J. Brown with a crazy passing offense, dog, if he's healthy, man, I'm telling you, man, people will be buying his jersey all over this America, man. I'm telling you that right now. Oh no. Okay, so that was actually way earlier in the play. So that's good. So where are they going to be located? All right, Davis Mills. Dropping back, looking, firing. Oh, and he's going to be tackled at the 4 is Brandon Cooks. Yeah, by the way, someone said, remember to charge your camera. No, I charge it. The thing is, it only has a 2-hour battery life. It's a great camera. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, it's not built for live streams necessarily, but it's great quality. So that's why I love it. But it also charges quickly. So after halftime, I could put it back in. And the webcam isn't that much of a difference anyway. So it's fine. All right. So 3rd and 6 for the Texans. Mills takes a snap, looking, Bud. Oh, and Bud, that is Bud Dupree. Okay, how about Bud Dupree, man? This guy's showing up, man, getting the pressure on Davis Mills. That is Bud Dupree. That is Bud Dupree, chasing him down, scaring him down. Barely even touched. Did he really even touch him? I don't think he even touched him. Did he touch him? Yeah, that nigga just fell down. I don't think he ever touched him. He probably grazed his leg, barely, even that. That is Bud Dupree. That is Bud Dupree. Fourth down, and does anyone else want a field goal? I mean, come on. Am I alone? Does anyone else want a field goal right now? I would take a field goal right now. Hey, man, Davis Mills saw that Walgreens video. He's like, man, get me out of here, dog. I don't want no problems with Bud right now. I saw that Walgreens video. He's like, I'm going to just fall down. I want no problems with Bud Dupree right now. If we get a decent shot here, I want a field goal. Rodgers going to try to make a play. Oh, nice. Okay, going to be down at the 37. I'm throwing on first down. Here comes A.J. Brown on the field. Man, don't y'all love the all whites? The all whites are so nice. I remember when these uniforms came out, people were like, oh, I don't like them. They look weird. I'm like, dude, trust me, bro. First of all, you don't even know nothing about costume design. You don't know nothing about fashion. These costumes, these uniforms are going to look so nice in a couple years. They look nice. They're modern. They're modern, man. We look like we're out there like a bunch of stormtroopers right out there. We look beautiful, man. We look like we're from space or something right now, man. These are nice fits. I like these jerseys. I don't love it with the helmet. You know, I don't like the navy blue helmet with these white jerseys, but I like the jerseys. Now, that's a stupid play call. You know, I mean, it's fine. But, like, yeah, you didn't have to do that. You know, a little better than that. And the Jaguars find themselves up 13-3 over the Indianapolis Colts. I love seeing that. Browns now up 14-7. Washington football team up 6-0 over the New York Giants. Bears find themselves up 14-3 over the Minnesota Vikings, but neither of those teams are playing for anything. How about the Detroit Lions up 17 over the Green Bay Packers? 17-13. Packers don't care about this game, though. Steelers up 3-0 over the Ravens. Ravens in the red zone, however. All right, so Titans going to throw the ball here. Tannehill looking, firing deep. He's going to hit Julio Jones. You see, this is why I will not stand for Julio Jones slander. If you get him involved, he's still Julio, dog. He absorbs. He's a sponge. Just throw him the rock. That's all you have to do. I mean, why is that so complicated? Just throw him the rock. Wow. I mean, it's not that so complicated, man. It's crazy. By the way, Matt LaFleur is not no coach of the year. Get him out of here. You can give it to Zach Taylor if he wins today. He is not right now. If we win today and Zach Taylor does not, Vrabel has to be coach of the year. The only coach I will accept winning coach of the year over Mike Vrabel is Zach Taylor. Otherwise, no. If anyone else wins, it's ridiculous. I have a problem with it. It's stupid. Zach Taylor, I understand. To take that young team to the playoffs, if they win today, they'll be, 11-6? 100%. I understand that. I won't say he deserves it, but I understand why you'd vote for him over Vrabel. Outside of that, it has to be Vrabel. It has to be Mike Vrabel. Matt LaFleur, that's ridiculous. Aaron Rodgers, that's him 100%. I don't want to hear nothing about no Matt LaFleur. When Aaron Rodgers wasn't in there, what happened? Jordan Love couldn't do nothing. They couldn't do nothing. I don't want to hear nothing about no Matt LaFleur. Mike Vrabel won games without Derrick Henry. Let's discuss him. 2nd and 10. Tannehill throwing over the middle. That's a bad throw. Easily covered there by the linebacker, just trying to force it in to Nick Westbrook-Akina. That's a bad throw, an eager throw from Tannehill. He can do better than that. He can definitely do better than that. Third and 10. I want that field goal. Tannehill in the gun, looking, rolling out to, firing deep down the field. And he's intercepted now. This could be a pass interference. He was firing for Racey McMath. Now, Racey McMath has nice height. I understand why you're going for him deep. Don't know if this was necessary. Pass interference on the defense. Okay, good. So you warranted the play call. Ooh, I don't know if that was pass interference, but I'll take it. If anything, it looked like it was pass interference on Racey McMath. Yeah, that was pass interference on Racey McMath. He tackled the corner. I'm gonna take it though. That was not pass interference on the corner, man. I'm gonna take that though. Oh man, that's crazy. 1st and goal. I wanted the field goal. Now we get the touchdown. Let's go. Tannehill firing. Akina. Touchdown. Tennessee. Game over. All right, people. We can put our legs up. It's okay here in Nashville, Tennessee. #1 seed. the number one seed in the AFC. Tennessee. Wow, that's it. It's done. It's over. And, I'm not quick to call games. It's over, people. It's done. It's finished. It's over. The game's over. That's it. We're done. We're out. Yeah, I'll still be live, but that's it. The game is over. The game is over. The game is over. Let me pull this a little closer to my face that way, because this camera's a little darker. That way we get a little bit better lighting here. But that's it. The game's over. It's done. It's finished. We're out. That's it. I don't care. You shouldn't care. No one should care anymore. This game is done. It's out. It's over. It's finished. It's finito. Randy Bullock, don't choke again. All right, it's done. That's it. Number one seed. Let me tweet it. It's done. It's over. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. Wow. Everyone slept on this team. What a team in Tennessee, man. That's it. It's finished. Wow. That's it, people. It's done. It's done. It's been done. We've been partying. We're going to continue to party. Someone give me a damn beer. I mean, people. Come on, grab you a drink, man. What the hell you doing? Come on, man. What are we doing? What are you doing? Hey, come on. Hey, if you don't grab a drink with me right now, man, I'm playing. I ain't playing with you now. Come on. Salud. For God's sake, it's over. It's done. We got it, dog. Hey, what a season it's been. Throughout all the turmoil, throughout all the injuries, throughout all the BS, the Tennessee Titans find themselves in position now. I mean, hey, throw Logan Woodside out there. Well, maybe not yet. We'll hold off on that. Throw Logan Woodside out there. Throw me out there. Throw you out there. It don't matter. It's over. It's done. The Titans on the number one seed. We got the bye week. No one thought it was possible. Everyone counted us out. Everyone doubted us. I told you before the season that this team would be 12-5. Now, I did not say number one seed because I still thought the Chiefs were going to be more like they were last year and even the last 2 years. The Chiefs fell off. We didn't. I also thought the Browns were going to be a lot better because I think I had us as the 3 seed behind the Chiefs and the Browns, but I told you 12-5. And I told you we'd make the AFC Championship. And I told you we'd win that MF. I told you these things. Now, we still 2 steps away from that. And then 1 step away from winning the Super Bowl. Now, we will cross that road when we get there. I said it was going to be the Tennessee Titans versus the Los Angeles Rams. I said the Rams are going to win that game, but I told you when we got there, we'd have the conversation. This is what I said. Mid-season, I said this. Now, I don't know if the Rams are going to get there because Stafford keeps giving up the rock. I think the Packers might get there. We will see. We need to handle our business. But next week, we can sit back. We can relax. We can just watch the other teams win, play out. Look, I don't care. I'm cheap. This is what I want. This is what I'm rooting for now. I want the Raiders to win. Actually, is that what I want? Let me think. What do I want? What does MJ want? This is a good question. What do you want? Who do you want in the divisional? I think I want the Raiders. I want the Raiders. I don't know who I want. I would take the Raiders, I guess. I don't know. I would say that I want the Raiders. If they can win today or tonight and then win, in the next week we get the lowest seed, I'd want the Raiders, I think. If we got the Steelers again, I mean, how could we lose to the Steelers again, though? I mean, so maybe the Steelers. But that's not going to happen. I mean, right now the Colts are down. Actually, it could. The Colts are down right now. Are they still down? What's the score of the Colts game? Because that's a possibility now. What do the Steelers need? The Steelers need the Colts to lose. What else do they need? They need the Colts to lose. They need the Ravens. They're facing the Ravens. They beat the Ravens. And then they need, what else do they need? What's that other thing that the Steelers need? Let me look at the Steelers scenario again. But they're not going to win the wild card. I mean, who am I kidding? If they're getting like the Bengals as a 2 seed or the Patriots, maybe not going to be the Patriots. Man, let's see the Steelers scenario. Run me that Steelers scenario. Steelers scenario. So they need to win. They need an Indy loss. And then, and that's it. If they win and Indy loses, Pittsburgh's in the playoffs. And right now, Indy's down 13-3 with everything on the line. Okay. And then Pittsburgh's tied. Okay. So look, okay, let's discuss scenarios. So I want the Steelers to win this game. I want the Colts to lose this game. I want the Steelers in the playoffs. I want the Steelers, they'd be the 7th seed. They'd face the 2 seed Chiefs. Ain't no chance in hell. But I'd root for them. And then I want the Steelers in the divisional. That's what I want. Now, realistically, I want, you know what I realistically actually want? And this is sad, but let's be honest. I want the Chiefs to be knocked out. That's what I don't want the Chiefs. I'm still a little afraid. I know we can beat them. I know. I'm still a little afraid. So I want them out. To get them out, I want the Chargers in. I think the Chargers can beat them. I know the Chargers can beat them. In order for the Chargers to beat them, this is what I need. I need the Chargers to make it in. I need the Chargers to win tonight. I need the Chargers to actually be the lower seed that wins. So I need the Chargers in. If the Steelers get in, that's fine. I need the Steelers to actually lose, to be honest with you. I mean, well, it doesn't matter. The Steelers can lose. You know what? So it doesn't matter. Actually, it doesn't matter. What am I talking about? The Steelers can make it good. Whether they beat the Chiefs or not, it doesn't matter. Because then I want the Chargers to beat the Bengals or the Bills or the Patriots, whoever ends up being that 3 seed. Then I want Chargers against I guess it would be against us. Damn, that doesn't work. Woo. Okay, this is what I want. Scenarios. What do I want then? I want the Chargers against the Chiefs somehow. How can we make that work? Can we make that work? I don't think we make that work. The Bengals could beat the Chiefs, but in Kansas City, who could beat the Chiefs in Kansas City? The Bills or the Bengals, either one, they're both going to make it anyway. The point is, I don't want to face the Chiefs. I also don't particularly want to face the Bengals. Not particularly. I'd face the Bills. I'd face the Patriots. I think we give the Patriots in a rematch. I don't want to face the Bengals or the Chiefs. I don't like these offensive teams. I think we can beat the Chargers. I don't want to face these offensive teams. I want to stay away from them. So, look, we're going to see what's going to happen. The point is this. Okay, fine. So I want, a best case scenario. I want the Steelers in. I want them to beat the Chiefs. Best case scenario. Is that going to happen? Probably not. Realistic scenario, I want the Chargers in. I want them to face the Chiefs. I want them to beat the Chiefs. I want them to face us. That's what I'd like. Is that going to happen? Probably not. That's what I'd like. That's what I'd like. What would you like? Tell me in the chat. All right, so CQ Collins has a super chat. Let me put that up on the screen. He says, pregnant girlfriend said I can't ever be with MJ. Oh, well, that's fine. It's okay. You don't have to worry about it. I know how things go. I know how things go, big dog. But thank you for the super chat, CQ Collins. People in the chat saying that they want the Colts. I mean, I'll take the Colts. I know we can beat them. I mean, don't get me wrong. They're like in the middle for me. I prefer to have, obviously, the Raiders. I prefer to have the Steelers. But if you have to face the Colts, we'll face them. Especially right now, they're down against the Jaguars. I mean, what's going on over there? If we get to face the Steelers, man, I can't even believe we lost them in the first place. I mean, how did that happen? Can anyone explain that to me? How do we lose to the Indianapolis Colts the first time? If anyone can explain that to me, I'd love to hear it. I still can't believe that. I still don't understand that. How did that happen? Huh? Does anyone have any excuse for that? Does anyone have any excuse? Does anyone have any rhyme, rhythm, reason for that? I don't understand that. All right, let me do my quick looking at box scores around the league just so that I'm updated. So the Bengals are benching? I didn't know they were benching today. Oh, so they don't care about this game. Oh, well, then I don't care about this game. They don't care about trying to get a better seed? That's odd to me. That's odd. Very, very, very odd. I don't know if I would have done that. I know you already won the division. Yeah. Oh, well. Yeah, so the Browns can win this against the Bengals. It's fine. Plus, didn't they have a chance? Yeah, that's odd to me. I don't understand why the Bengals benched Joe Burrow today. That doesn't make much sense to me. And a lot of the other players, too. I wouldn't have done that, but I guess it doesn't matter to them. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, let's see. Steelers, man, Ben Roethlisberger sucks. He's 8 of 15, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception, man. I want to face him, man. I can't believe he lost him in the first place. This is ridiculous. And they're still tied against the Ravens against Tyler Huntley, dude. I mean, what is going on? I want the Steelers in the playoffs, and I want them to somehow upset, and then I want to face them. But I guess it's not going to happen. All right, well, they're going to make the playoffs, but they're not going to upset. Yeah, damn it. I guess I shouldn't want this. I guess I want the Ravens to win. Yeah, you know what? We should want the Ravens to win. I take this back. Because, look, realistically, there is no way. Also, yeah, let me update the score. There is no way in hell, honestly, no way in hell that the Steelers are going to beat the Chiefs. The Chargers can do it. The Chargers can do it. So we need to honestly root for the Colts, honestly, right now. I know it sucks, but look, we need to root for a Colts comeback. This is what I'm telling you. Listen to me now. We need to root for a Colts comeback, and we need to root for the Chargers tonight. We need someone in there that can beat the Chiefs. That's what we need. That's what we need. I'm telling you, man. Look, I know you're fearless, dog. Hey, I'm fearless too, homie. We need the Chargers in the playoffs facing the Chiefs, dog. That's what we need. That's what we need. I'm telling you, man. I can't emphasize that enough. That's what we need. If we have the Steelers in there, they're not going to upset the Chiefs. It's an easy win. I want the Chiefs, at the very least, even if the Chargers don't beat the Chiefs, they've been battle tested. Then let's say next round the Chiefs face the Bengals, the Bills, the Patriots, battle tested. They're brutal, battered. Then they have to face us. Boom, we can knock them out. Right? I want them tested. I don't want them to have an easy win. They're benching their starters, midway through the first game. No, I want them facing a difficult opponent. I want them facing the Chargers. I want the Colts. Listen to me very clearly now. This will be the only time I ever say this in my life. I want the Indianapolis Colts to win today. I want them in the playoffs. I want them in the playoffs just so that they can lose, just so that the Chargers can at the very least beat up the Kansas City Chiefs. This is what I want. I know I'm crazy. Listen. All right, I'm back. People are saying on Twitter, oh no, don't jinx us, MJ, don't jinx us. On Twitter, like, dude, I'm not jinxing. The game's over. Relax. It's fine. It's over. Look, you know me. I'm the cynic, okay? If anyone's going to be cynical, it's me. I'm the one that's going to tell you, uh-oh, look out. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to warn you about the Chiefs right now. This game is over. I don't call games over unless if it's really over. I learned my lesson on that. I'll be traumatized from this moment forever. Okay, this moment was Atlanta Falcons, New England Patriots, because I told everyone that the Falcons were going to win that game. They were 28-3. I was at a Super Bowl party and I was bragging. After that Brady pick six. Actually, no, that wasn't even the Brady pick six. They got the touchdown. I think the Brady pick six was when they went up 21-3. And then the Falcons got another touchdown after that. And I was like, dude, it's over. Like, it's over. Like, I was telling everyone, like, it's over. Go home, whatever. And then they came back and they won. And I still couldn't believe it. When it was 28-12, I was still like, dude, they have to get 2 touchdowns and 2-point conversions and get overtime and win. I was like, no way. And they did it. After that, I don't call games over until it's really over. This game's over. It's guaranteed. I don't guarantee nothing. This game's guaranteed. Okay? It's over. So we're going to sit back and watch it for fun. By the way, this last minute, I wasn't saying anything that interesting. I was just talking about more scenarios. But, yeah, people on Twitter are like, MJ, don't jinx it. You're jinxing. I'm not jinxing nothing. This game is over, people. Damn. I mean, seriously. Look, if you can't have faith in this, you can't have faith in nothing. Okay? It is Sunday. I know some of you people are religious. Good. Everyone is religious about something. I'll tell you what I believe. I believe that this game's over. You want to talk about beliefs? I believe that. That's what I believe on this Sunday. I'm telling you, man, it's a formality. 100%. So we're returning from halftime here. Here comes Kaimi Fairbairn. Excuse my chewing, but I do have to eat a little bit. Some leftover pizza for the boys. And down to the 26. Like, I know this team has disappointed us before. This is not one of those times. Like, I don't have, trust me, dog. If I had a feeling, an inkling, whatever, I would, even when we were struggling, we weren't even struggling. Even when we were BSing in the first half, I'm like, dude, why are we BSing? Like, we have this game. Like, let's stop acting scared. Like, let's go, yo. Like, what the hell are we doing? Like, it was that shocking to me. It's that easy to me. Tannehill, deep down. Oh, he overshoots Julio. That should have been the ending, departing pass, throw, catch right there. Wow. Let's see if this was a slowdown from Julio or a bad pass from Tannehill, if they'll show us. Uh-oh. Wow. The Colts are really sticking it up. A fumble from Carson Wentz, setting up the Jaguars in scoring position. Wow. What is going on over there? In Jacksonville. 2nd and 10. Foreman going up the middle, going to get about 8 yards there. Deontay Foreman. How about Deontay Foreman getting it done there? Third and 2. I still want to see that Julio replay. Tannehill in the gun. Tannehill looking, and he'll be taken down and sacked. Could have rolled to the left there, but, you know, whatever. It's fine. We're happy. We're number 1 seed. Let's celebrate. I mean, see, again, I just want him to step up. Like, see, sometimes quarterbacks are too quick with this, right? So Mariota was too quick at this. What's his name in Chicago? Justin Fields is too quick with this. Kyler Murray is too quick at this, where they love to roll out. They want to roll out. They're trying to roll out. Like, it's obvious they just want to throw the ball from out of the pocket. Those quarterbacks, they're too quick with it. But Tannehill's too slow. Like, dude, step up, roll to the left. That's all you have to do. He extends the play. Like I said, I just want to see the play. I don't know what happened on the play. I need to see like the deep version of the play before I say, oh, Tannehill underthrew him or overthrew him, or if Julio slowed down. I don't know. I haven't seen the play. They didn't show a replay. I'm gonna look for a replay right now. And I don't think anyone really knows yet until you look, or if you were there. If you're there reporting from the stadium, I want to know. But yeah. Yeah, I can't find a video yet. Let me pull up my live replay on my YouTube TV. I mean, even then, I can't see it because, yeah, the TV broadcast won't really help. I need like a all 22 of that, which we won't be able to have for a while. So, look, I don't know. I don't know. Let me take another bite of my leftover pizza for the boys. All right, 4th and 8. Desmond King ready to return for the Houston Texans. Let's not make this harder than it needs to be. Please. There we go. Kickoff. Oh, and King goes nowhere. Zach Cunningham showing up on special teams and showing up for this team again. I want Zach Cunningham back, dog. I just want him back for the right price because he might ask. So he's like $10.5 million on the books next year. You can't do that. You can't do that. You cannot pay him that much. But $6-7 million, I'm really not that conversation. He's pretty good. He's been making an impact, man. This guy, look, if we end up winning a Super Bowl, this guy's gonna be a big part of it. This guy's gonna be a big part of it. This is some of the best inside linebacking play we've had in Tennessee in a minute. Davis Mills. Hitting over the middle is David Johnson. Gonna get about 8 there. Again, there's Cunningham. Why'd they cut this guy? What's wrong with Houston, dude? They're just idiots. What's wrong with these people? I mean, seriously. You're going to look back. If we win the Super Bowl, you're going to look back and say, there's no way we won the Super Bowl without Zach Cunningham. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you that right now. I'm telling you that's what you're going to say. The former Houston Texan himself needs to brush his teeth, but otherwise he's fine. All right, 1st and 10. At their own 42. Mills stepping back. Looking, firing over the middle, hitting his wide receiver and down. To the 49 is Danny Amendola. Wow, he's still alive. And he finds himself getting nearly the first down there. Tackle made by Elijah Molden. Mills in the gun, empty backfield. Hey, man, pick this guy off. Mills, rolling right, throwing right, deep right. Oh, and it should have been completed. Now, a little high there. Intended for Danny Amendola. Should have had him. If he puts it on his chest, he's going to have him. Force Amendola to get off his feet. Yeah, that was way too high of a pass from Davis Mills. If he puts it on his chest, not only does Amendola get it, but he gets a little extra yardage too. Should have easily been a first down. Third and 1. Mills in the gun. Oh, not in the gun, under center. Pitching left. Burkhead going to get the first down. Oh, and tackled down by Harold Landry. So the Texans are driving. And Burkhead is hurt. Rex Burkhead is hurt. Switching over to Baltimore for a replay, and that is a touchdown. Latavius Murray, good. Good, very good. I want the Steelers to lose now, and this is no offense to one of my best friends that is a Steelers fan. I know you kind of wanted to get in, but I have to look out for my Titans right now. Okay, I have to. I don't want the Steelers in anymore because there's no chance they beat the Chiefs. I kind of wanted them in, in a nightmare scenario, and Burkhead is really hurt here. Wow, that's crazy, yo. All right, we will wait for Rex Burkhead, and we will take a commercial break, and I will take a break. And I will be right back. All right, we return from commercial break. This broadcast is brought to you by TurboTax and T-Mobile. And this broadcast is presented by me. Unsponsored and unsullied by sponsors since 1989. Oh, and Carson Wentz just threw an interception. Oh, man. All right, 1st and 10. Davis Mills gonna hit David Johnson, and Johnson will be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Loving that. All right. Love the run defense there. Great effort. And Zach Cunningham showing up once again. How about Zach Cunningham in a revenge game? Y'all cut me this season, huh? He says. Watch this, he says. 2nd and 15. Mills. Empty backfield. Looking, firing. Oh. firing right. Oh, and it is caught somehow by Rex Burkhead. There was some infighting before that throw between Burkhead and Cunningham. I'm surprised it wasn't a penalty throw. It looks like, okay, it wasn't much contact, but Burkhead rolls up for that catch. Wow, that was a very impressive catch by Rex Burkhead. Well trained by Tom Brady. He got up there. Wow, very impressive. Burkhead. Ooh, flea flicker time. And a touchdown for the Houston Texans. Flea flicker works there. That goes to Moore. That'll make it 21-6 pending the extra point. Flea flicker. Let's see who got fooled on this one. Oh my goodness gracious. It looks like Jack Rabbit was at fault, but I didn't see another replay of that. Excuse me. And now it's Chris Moore on the touchdown there. Let's look at the TV, YouTube TV replay here. See if we can get a better look. All right, so on the YouTube TV replay, let's see who we can blame. I love to blame somebody. Ooh, that might be on Byard. Although we were coming down with a blitz. So I don't know if you can necessarily blame him for that. Yeah, it's on Jackrabbit then. Yeah, so we're coming out safety blitz. Yeah, that's on Jackrabbit. Okay, 100%. That's on Jackrabbit Jenkins. 100% we're on Jackrabbit Jenkins. Okay, we're fine. So Titans 21, Texans 7. That's definitely on Jackrabbit Jenkins. He was supposed to hold contain there on the safety blitz especially. Unable to do so. Assuming that Byard was actually supposed to blitz, and I'm assuming he was. I don't think he'd go off script like that. That goes on Jackrabbit. And you see, and it's not a big deal. Again, we're going to win this game. We won the game. But that's why I say, hey, Jackrabbit, he's hit or miss. Like sometimes he'll have great plays and sometimes he takes risk. And right there, he took a risk. He assumed they weren't going to do a flea flicker and trick him on that play. And we got caught on that one. But it happens. It's all right. I will switch back to my other camera in about, give it another 10 minutes. And I'll switch over to my other camera, my main camera. How do you guys reply on Hinge when a girl says, hey, hey? What does that mean? What type of opener is that? I'll deal with that later. All right, so we have a super wild card weekend on Nickelodeon. For those of you that are interested in the Nickelodeon broadcast, it'll be next Sunday, 3:30 Central, 4:30 Eastern Time on Nickelodeon. And you can see all of these cute emojis. We put burgers on people's faces. We have fireworks. We do this. We like the slime. We do that. We like the slime that we do. We pour it on you, the effects and all of that. Kick off now. Titans down to receive. Here comes Chester Rogers down to the 23. I saw that was Dontrell Hilliard, actually. Okay, Dontrell Hilliard is the one that was on that return. 1st and 10. Now, I want to see what we do offensively here. Do we go conservative? Do we let them see if they can hang around? Or do we go for the kill? We should have already had the kill. Here comes slime on the screen because that's what people like. Look at the claps and the bubbles and all that. Well, it was a Nickelodeon broadcast. NBL, NFL, and Nick of Night. Nickelodeon. Here we go. All right, here we go. Tannehill, hand off to Deontay Foreman. I used to be a voice actor, by the way. Hand off to Deontay Foreman, not professionally, but a little bit. All right, so Deontay Foreman, but there is a flag on the play. I'm sure it's a holding. Oh, and it's a chop block, even worse. Oh, great. Uh-oh. Okay, now, wait a minute. Wait. See, that's where I got I was 100%. Titans going to win. 99. Now, I just went from 100% to 99. That's where you get to feel it. That's where it's like, oh, I'm not going to go there yet. But I'm like, just a little. Okay, we're still cool. We still got it. 1st and 21. Tannehill. Pitch to Foreman. Gonna get nothing. It'll be 2nd and 21. Tannehill in the gun. Gonna run. Ooh, and he fumbles the ball. Now it is luckily recovered by the Titans. But, oh my goodness, and there's a flag on the play as well. It's probably a hold. We will see. That could have been a disaster. It is a hold on the offense. On Ben Jones. Tannehill, you have to cover the rock there, dude. We're fine, but man, you can't open the door. 2nd and 27 now. A draw. Here comes Hilliard up the middle. And at this point, we're just trying to get rid of the ball. We're trying to end this position and get out of here alive. And you see how David Culley accepted that penalty? You accept that penalty because you believe that you want more plays out of this possession because you think you're about to get a turnover. Yeah, you can sense that you're pressuring those other men. That's why you accept that penalty. If someone in the chat said they hate seeing David Culley chew gum, me too. Because he's how he's like, who chews gum like that? 3rd and 19. Tannehill in the gun. Going over the middle is Ferkser. And going to get about 10 yards there. So, look. I was 100%. I went to 99. Now 98. I'm 98. I'm still good. But if they score a touchdown here, that will go down dramatically. Okay? I'm not deleting nothing. Okay? The game's over. The game is over. The game is over. The game's over. And to be honest with you, let's cross that bridge when we get there. Okay. All right, good. USA. All right. 98%. 98%. Wait, so if what are scenarios if the Colts lose, they're out. Period. Because wait, so will that mean that tonight's Sunday night football game is meaningless? That both the Raiders and Chargers are going to get in? Is that what that means? Does someone have the playoff machine? Let's see, playoff machine. All right, so all we need is to stop here. I don't need a turnover. I don't need anything crazy. Hell, let them get a field goal, dude. Like, seriously, I'm fine with the field goal. I'm literally fine with the field goal. Hey. And oh, what a catch from Nico Collins over Christian Fulton. Wow. Beating Christian Fulton over the middle of the field. Deep crossing route. And that'll put the Texans at the 40. Here we go. Davis Mills, empty backfield. Mills, looking, firing over the middle, finding Danny Amendola for an 8-yard gain. Mills handing off to Burkhead. Gonna get the first down. All right, Titans defense, man. All we need is to stop. We don't need anything crazy. We just need to stop. Okay, so can I run this? All right, let's see. Mills. Oh! Pick it off, dude! That was a catch. Yeah, that was a catch. First of all, that was not an interception. But it should have been an interception. So a very awkward pass as the pass is batted up in the air, intended for Nico Collins. Now, it was batted up, and then I don't understand why the Titans defenders didn't go for the interception here. It'll be a first down. Texans. Mills looking sacked. Big Jeff Simmons showing up there when we needed him most. Finally, someone on this defense makes a play, and who better than Big Jeff Simmons? All right. 2nd and 19. Do not let me down, yo. Don't make me an alcoholic. 2nd and 19. Mills in the gun. Firing deep. There should be nothing there. Don't call penalty. There's no penalty for that. Good. All right, try to hit David Johnson on the wheel route. Just fishing for a penalty. Wait, did I just see the referee throw one? Oh, he just threw something else. Oh, and look what's going on in Jacksonville as Trevor Lawrence is throwing a touchdown, and the Colts are done. They're done, people. They lose 23-3 to the Jacksonville Jaguars in Jacksonville. And just like that. Of the charge. So I need to know this. If the Colts lose, they're out. That's when if the Chargers win. Hold on. Okay. Yo. Mills gonna run. Okay, they're gonna go for this. It's gonna be about 4th and 8. They're gonna go for this. Let's end it right here, dog. I promise you, yo. If they score a touchdown here, homie, yo, I don't know what I'm about to do, yo. I don't know. It's gonna get a little crazy up in here. Win, the Raiders need the Colts to lose. Okay, that's fine. Okay, they're gonna kick the field goal. Well, then the game's over because that's a concession right there. I would have went for it. That's stupid. That's a stupid field goal. Thank God they're stupid. That's a stupid field goal. You want to get more possession. You still need 2 more possessions. That's crazy. That's stupid to me. That's a stupid field goal. Thank God the Texans are stupid. All right. That's so stupid. That makes no sense to me. Okay, so let me check scenarios. So scenario says, let's say give it to Browns, give it to Lions, give it to Titans, give it to Colts. Well, actually, no, give it to Jazz. Give it to Viking. No, give it to Bears. Give it to Washington. Give it to Falcons. Give it to Bills. Give it to Patriots. LLS shouldn't matter. Shouldn't matter. Okay. So if the Colts lose, yeah, they're out. Baltimore could get in, but they're out. Baltimore would get in over the Colts. So yeah, Colts lose, they're out, 100%. But Baltimore could get in. And what I don't care about Baltimore. Is Lamar gonna play? Is he alive? I don't even know what's going on with Lamar Jackson anymore. I don't know if he's alive. To be honest with you, like, does he exist? Would he be back for next week? If Lamar can play, fine. I want them in the playoffs. We can beat Lamar. I'm not afraid of no Lamar Jackson. Second and 14. No, Ravens are not out. Ravens are not out. Their odds were slim. Everyone considered they were out because no one actually thought the Colts were going to lose today. But no, let's assume that the Jaguars are going to win at this point. If the Raiders win and the Ravens win, and the Ravens, they should win today, Ravens are in. The Ravens are going to get in over the Chargers. The Ravens have the tiebreaker over the LA Chargers. Someone said if the Steelers win, do the Colts have a chance? Let me run that scenario. No, if the Steelers win, they get in because the Steelers will have a 9-7-1 record, better than the Colts 9-8. So the Colts, if they lose, they're out, period. Because if the Ravens win, they have the tiebreaker over the Colts. If the Steelers win, they have a better record than the Colts. Colts aren't getting in. If the Colts, and they're going to lose this game, assuming the world doesn't come to an end. The Colts are not going to win this game. The Colts are out. They're finished. And you can go make fun of Colts fans on the forums right now. I don't care about that. All right. 2nd and 2. So let's be clear on scenarios. Colts are out. 100%. If the Ravens win, and they are currently up 10-6 over the Steelers, and they are currently in the red zone, let's assume that they win for a moment. If the Ravens win, let's assume that they win. If the Raiders also win, Ravens are in as the 7th seed, Raiders are 6th seed. If the Chargers win, both the Chargers and Raiders are in. Tonight's game is meaningless. Oh, well, now that it's meaningless, the meaning is that it's meaningless for the Raiders. They're in regardless. So the Raiders might bench their starters. Now, I don't know if they do that. They might I would do that if I were them. But we have to see. And Ryan Tannehill, sometimes he just throws the ball up for Julio and just assumes, hey, he'll get it. But, dude, stop overthrowing him, dog. Like, can y'all admit that Tannehill is obviously overthrowing Julio Jones on these? Look, I don't care if it's Julio's hamstring or not. Okay, assume it's Julio's hamstring. Let's assume that it is. And by the way, I don't care how fast Julio is running there. He's not going to, at best, it's going to be a 50-50 ball with the safety, okay, at best. So we all know this. We're fans. We're laymen, and we know this. So why do you keep attempting this? You might as well stop. You might as well say, okay, like, I'm going to throw the ball to where Julio can get it, considering the fact that he's going through the hamstring. And yeah, so Josh was right. The Chargers need to win for both the Raiders and Chargers to get in. if the Ravens win tonight, the Raiders are in. Or today, the Raiders are in. All right, the Colts are done. Let's assume the Colts they're done. If the Ravens finish it, the Raiders are in. Period. They walk in tonight's game being in either the 6th seed or the 7th seed. I don't think they're gonna care. I think they're gonna bench their starters. I think the Chargers win the game. Both Chargers and Raiders get in. That's what I believe. Davis Mills over the middle for Danny Amendola. And that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter. Okay, I'm going to bring back my other camera. I doubt they're going to run a play. Let me make sure that they don't. I'll set up my other camera for the finale here. It looks like it's going to be a finale. Well, it looks like they might run a play. Okay, they're going to rush it. Mills. That was not before. Luckily, he overthrows Nico Collins. That could have been a big play. I don't think that was before the end of the third quarter. I thought they should have blown the whistle. I don't think that was an eligible play. I call BS on that. Tennessee Titans 20, Houston Texans 10. Let me update the score. I can't believe I forgot to do that. But wow, I mean, looks like we're in our fourth quarter here, people. Ridiculous. Absolutely absurd. I'll be right back. I'm going to replace the battery. So, currently switching cameras, also currently eating. This is why I need a whole production crew, but it's coming. We're going to start from the bottom, right? I started from the bottom, and I'm still the bottom. That's not my joke. Who said that? I want to say that was, I want to say it was Eddie Griffin. During like a Comedy Central roast, he was like, hey man, you started from the bottom, and you still the bottom. Hey, some of you YouTubers out there know that. I don't know. All right, I will be black for a couple seconds. 3, 2, 1, black. Three, two, one, back. Yeah, buddy. All right, there you go. Now, that's a little close, but I'll deal with that in a moment. All right, maybe now. Okay, here we go. 2nd and 10. Mills. Over the middle finds Nico Collins again. And this Tennessee Titans team, man, just can't help but get in their own way sometimes, man. Unbelievable stuff we are viewing. Ravens intercepted in the end zone. Oh, wow. Steelers defense continuing to show up throughout the season. Wow, huh? Week 18 action. Why do teams have to make things harder than it has to be sometimes? All right, Mills at the 15. Mills. Gonna be taken down by, that is Bud Dupree. All right, Bud Dupree showing up on that one. That is indeed Bud Dupree. Mills. Hand off to the left comes Burkhead. Burkhead gonna get all the way down to about the 7. That'll set up about 3rd and 2. Now this is 4. Well, we'll see if it's 4 down territory. They might take the field goal again. This is embarrassing. This is flat out embarrassing, yo. Flat out embarrassing. And Burkhead gonna get the first down. All right. Well, it's end zone time. Oh, and that is disgusting. That man is chewing pink bubble gum? Now that's embarrassing. What is that little bubble gum called? Dude, I can't even remember the brand. He's chewing that? That's a fireable offense. What is he, a 12-year-old white girl? Hell, 6? I mean, he's chewing pink gum. Let's stop it on that. He's chewing pink bubble gum on the sideline, on an NFL sideline, yo. That's shady. That's, I won't even use that word I want to use. All right. All right, 2nd and goal. Got his stuff there. Yeah, double bubble. Thank you. He's chewing double bubble on the sideline. What are you for? I mean, my God. Hubba bubba double bubble. Disgusting. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Okay. Mills rolling left. Extending the touchdown. Danny Amendola and Tannehill, take note. This is why you extend the play. Okay. They're going for 2. And Cunningham, that's on you, homie. He lost contain. Or coverage, I should say. No wonder he's chewing like that. He's on double bubble. Yuck. Look at his pink tongue. Look at that. That's disgusting. Hey, look, I should kick his ass. Just for that. I should kick his ass. All right, 2-point conversion. I'm not deleting nothing. 3, 2, 2-point conversion. Oh, and they got it, dude. Everything that can go wrong is going wrong currently. Everything that can go wrong is going wrong. Welcome to being a Tennessee Titan fan. And this is why I don't want to hear any complaints. And this is why I don't want to hear anyone crying. I don't want to hear anyone moaning. I don't want to hear anyone saying anything. Because this is what happens. Everyone's like, why don't the Titans get respect? Why don't people like the Titans? Why aren't people talking about the Titans? Why don't people believe in the Titans? Because we do this every year. Every year we do stuff like this. Almost every other week we do stuff like this. Now, I'm not deleting nothing. Look, if I have the power to jinx the entire team, woof, I must have some power. So I'm not deleting nothing. However, look, if I jinx the team, then hey, I must be a powerful dude, man. I mean, look, I don't believe in jinxes. I don't believe in curses. I don't believe in none of that. I believe in this team. Now, I will say that this was not what I anticipated. We will still win this game. I was 100%. I went down to 99. I went down to 98. After that field goal, I was still at like 90. Now it's down to 70%. 73%. 73% of chance to win the game. But this is why. If anyone doubts why people doubt this team, if anyone questions that, if anyone questions, this is why. This is why. With the number 1 seed opportunity right in front of you, you have to go down to Houston, beat them, 21-0, you blow the lead. This is why. First of all, what I've been saying since the first, I told you in the first quarter we were messing around with them. Why? Why are we doing that? Why aren't we throwing the ball in the first quarter? Look, we're still going to win the game, I believe. 73%, 73%. But I mean, God, everything that can go wrong is going wrong right now, and one of these men needs to step up and make a play. Where's your boy Tannehill? Where is this franchise quarterback, Ryan Tannehill? Where is he? You keep telling me he's a top 10 quarterback. You keep telling me he's a franchise quarterback. Is he there? Is he alive? Is his heart beating? What's he doing right now? I don't know. You tell me. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing right now. Still 11:40 in the game. Yo, and that man Tannehill almost fumbled too, yo. That's crazy. It's so insane. It's so insane. Oh my goodness. Tannehill under center. Wow, we really need Derrick Henry, dude. Run to Foreman. Stuffed. Second and 8. Hilliard. Why are we running the rock? As if we don't. I mean, look, I like running the rock, but like, who would you rather believe in us to carry the game? Would you rather put the game on the back of Dontrell Hilliard and Deontay Foreman? No offense to them. Or A.J. Brown and Julio Jones. It's up to you. I'm not talking about these deep passes to Julio Jones. I'm talking about, remember that slant? We ran 2 slants this game. 2. One that was a terrible pass by Tannehill. One that was a 9-yard gain. Why are we running that? Trips on the right. Oh, God. Okay, give me at least a shallow cross. And not that shallow. At least a 6-yard shallow cross. Yes! Tannehill extending the play, showing some toughness and finding Nick Westbrook Akila when this team needed it. Wow! I didn't know if it was going to be a sack, a fumble, but Tannehill showed the one didn't even know what was going on. Ooh, thank God. Tannehill forced. Thank you. Someone in the chat said Tannehill was forced to finally extend the play. Isn't it crazy what happens when you extend the play? Wow! Now give me a touchdown. Now you have my permission to run the ball. Thank you, God. I mean, I just don't understand. Why must everything be so difficult? Now, you give me a slant or give me a quick out or give me a quick shuttle across to A.J. Brown and Julio Jones over the middle of the field. That's what you run on this down. If I see anything other than that, I'm pissed. If we run the ball, I'm pissed. This is not a field goal drive. This is a touchdown drive, you morons. I promise you, if you do a run on this down, I will be so pissed. We're running it. Why would you run it on this down? This is a free reign down because it's a manageable third down. If you don't get any yardage, fine. You have to throw it on this possession. You have to throw it on that down there, dude. I just don't understand that. I really don't understand that. If anyone can explain that to me, if anyone can explain that to me, I would love to hear it. I really would. We've done run, pass. Now, is that the third time this possession or a second? It's at least the second time on this possession that we've done the run, pass with Deontay Foreman and Dontrell Hilliard. We're doing run, pass. We're not up by 10. We're not up by 14. We're not up by 21 anymore. We're running run, pass with these two men that, trust me, before this season, a lot of y'all never heard of in your life. Deontay Foreman at Texas, that's it. And former Texan, that's it. And look, he's been better. It's not working today. What's been working? Throwing to Julio outside of these stupid deep passes when he's obviously not even open. Doing a deep pass just to do a deep pass. Does Tannehill need his hand held like this? Do we need to? I promise you, is he making reads? Sometimes I see him making reads. But when he's having to throw it deep to Julio, I don't know what type of read that is. I mean, oh my goodness. We're still going to win the game. But I mean, this is insane to me right now. Run, pass right now. Wow. That's incredible. That's shocking. That is shocking to me. Now the clock stops because this guy's injured. And I don't know. It's just crazy to me, people. I don't know how else to explain it. I'm still on my first beer, by the way. I'm a slow drinker, dude. I feel like no buzz from this, to be honest. But we gonna pile it on soon if we end up losing this game. Wow. Unbelievable. Mm-mm. Third and 6. Yes! Tannehill finding Ferkser over the middle. Dude, okay, look. I like Ferkser. I really do. I really do. Tannehill loves this guy. I mean, he trusts Ferkser. It's like AJ Brown Ferkser, man. He has a hard on for this guy, but that's a nice catch. And hey, when you get Ferkser going, man, like, hey, he makes plays, man. That's my boy, man. That's my boy right there, big dog. I see you, man. I love this guy. This is a great guy. All right, look at that, man. He saved his season, man. I see you, homie. Get that paycheck next year. All right, here we go. 6 yards away. Foreman. That's so stupid. Can we just throw? We have Julio Jones and we won't even throw a fade. We won't even throw it fade. I mean, can you just throw a fade to this guy in the end zone? I mean, even A.J. Brown, we've thrown fades to him in the end zone. Just throw a fade. Just throw a damned fade. I mean, seriously, just throw a damned fade. I mean, we have 2 wide receivers that can catch fades. Throw a damn, even Nick Westbrook and Kid can catch a fade, bro. Oh my goodness, why is he looking left? Touchdown, out of here. And y'all doubted this guy. Why was he looking left? Why was Tannehill looking left? You look on the right side of the field on this play. The only excuse is it was a misdirect, and I don't believe that. Show me the replay. What type of read was that? What type of read was this? He made the pass. But he was looking left. It might have been a misdirect. Okay, I'm gonna assume it was a misdirect. Because I would have been looking right immediately. Okay, I will say that was a misdirect. I'm not pissed at you, Tannehill. That was a misdirect. Good throw. He trusted Julio. Julio, game over. I never doubted it. Who doubted it? You? That wasn't me. Okay? Now let's end this game. Let's get out of here. We run out of here. I'm tired of y'all doubting my boy. I'm tired of y'all doubting Julio. Oh, Julio's such a bust. Julio's not good. Julio's overrated. No, you have to throw to him. Duh. You don't do this deep pass, despite the safety being over the top. You don't do that. You actually have passing concepts. I don't understand why this is so complicated. That was a pass. That was a passing concept. It worked. Let's run more passing concepts. That's all I ask. That was a legit. Did you see that? That was a legitimate passing play. Legitimate. And no, I'm not blaming Tanner anymore. I was excited. It was very quick. Okay, it's very quick. When I saw the replay, I was like, okay. That was a good throw, Tanner. Great play. 100%. I'm not disputing that. It was very in the moment. Hey, everyone was excited. Let me calm down. See, I'm both a play-by-play and a color commentator and a fan. I have to manage all 3 of those. But look, hey, people, that's it. It's over. And it was harder than it had to be. All right, now let's get out of here, man. Get him out of here, man. Oh, my God. Get him out of here. Don't let him out of bounds. I want them in bounds. Oh, and how about David Johnson there? I looked away just for a moment here on my phone. David Johnson making a play. And we have an injury on the Titan. No! Christian Fulton is hurt. No, and he's grabbing his elbow, his arm, his shoulder, something. Oh my God, no. Fulton County is down. We have a flash flood warning in Fulton County, an injury warning. You see, now, if we would have not been messing around for the first, quarter, into the third quarter, into the fourth quarter, we would not even have to have our good players on the field right now. Period. So if this is a serious injury, and it kind of looks like it is, we don't want to speculate. Why is he even in the game with 6:35 left? He shouldn't even be in the game, but we messed around. We let him hold around, hang around, and this is what happens. That's why you got to get out of here, dog. What did I say? Hey, aerial submit, get him out of here. Let's get all our players out of there. That's all I wanted. I wanted Henry to get some snaps. That's it. That's why you don't mess around, bro. This is the NFL, dog. You got to get out of there. You got to get out of there. I don't know why. These are men on the opposite side of the field. I don't know. I mean, look, we'll see about that injury, but it did not look great. But look, I mean, I don't even say luckily. We'll see. We'll see. So let's get them out of here. Let's get a pick. Let's get a turnover. Let's run the ball on the opposite side. It doesn't look that bad. I mean, it could be let's see what it is. I shouldn't speculate on injuries, but he just like ran into Jeffrey Simmons and then got his shoulder a little bit. Oh, damn, big Jeff Simmons. He's a big guy. I think he's fine. It should be like a stinger or something. I think he's fine, actually. I think he just got the wind knocked out of him more than anything. Okay, Davis Mills firing over the middle. And tackled. Now, here's the thing. Don't let him get a field goal. I don't want to do this. Can we just end this game? I mean, why are we wasting our time with this nonsense? Hey, this is Bud Dupree. Go do something. Okay, you did something on Walgreens. Hey, imagine this is Walgreens, dog. Go attack him. I mean, seriously. All right, come on. All right, Danico Autry, man, this guy's great. I mean, Danico Autry's great. I mean, I shouldn't use the word great. I mean, but he's really good. I mean, people should buy some Danico Autry jerseys because, to be honest, he's better than. First of all, he's way better than like Rashaan Evans, different positions ever was. By the way, he's the best second interior defensive lineman we've had on this team. Second, right? So I'm not talking about the best, but like the second to the best, obviously, that we've had in at least 6-7 years at least. I'd have to think back to like 10 years, dude. All right, here we go. Davis Mills looking, firing over the middle. It is caught by Amendola. And the Texans are now in field goal range. Like, I would have to look back to like, tell me this in the chat. Who's been the best second interior defensive lineman that we've had on this team? The last one I can really think of off the top of my head that was actually really good. I'm not talking about no Ropati Patoa Tua. I'm not talking about no Sylvester Williams. I'm not talking about no Daquan Jones. I'm not talking about no none of them. Like, good. Like, they were actually really good. I mean, Carl Klug was great his rookie year. And but he was always kind of a backup, kind of rotational guy. So you can't even really say Clark Klug because usually it was just Casey and then like no one else that was actually good. And then before that, it was Albert Hainsworth. And then you're talking about maybe some candidates there. But we normally just have like one great interior defensive lineman. That's it. We have one great one mediocre one. That's it. But like now we actually have two good interior defensive linemen, and I'm loving it. All right, so 1st and 15, love it. Mills. Empty backfield, looking over the middle, firing over the middle. Oh, and down goes Elijah. Oh, Elijah Molden's hurt. Why is Danny Amendola pulling him up like that when he's hurt? He's going to dislocate his shoulder again. Wow. Indianapolis Colts fans, that is embarrassing. Yeah, wait, why did Amendola jerk him up like that? Why did he do that? I need to know that conversation. What was that conversation that just happened between them? Why did he jerk him up? Why did he do that? I don't think that Molden one's serious. I think he got like something twisted or something twisted up. I think he'll be fine. But I don't understand what happened there. That's bizarre. But Molden, I don't like this. I know he's hurt. I don't know how hurt it is. Dude, you got to go off the field. Like, no offense. I know you're hurt, dog. I'm trying to get this clock rolling. No offense. Maybe he's really hurt. Get off the field. Run off the field because we got to keep the clock rolling right now. I mean, honestly, I know you're a rookie. We got to keep the clock rolling. Run off the field. I know you're hurt. Run off the field. If you can, because it looks like you can. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. but run off the field and keep the clock rolling. Okay, seriously, I'm sorry. 2nd and 10. Mills. Gonna throw right, and he will find Danny Amendola for the touchdown. Jesus Christ. Danny Amendola killing, who was that? Chris Jackson. Oh my God. Elijah Molden, run off the field. I don't think your injury was that bad, homie. Oh, we still got 4:04 left on the clock. Houston Texans just got a touchdown. Let me make it 28-25. Why must everything be so difficult? Some people need to get wrong scene. Some people need to get their ass kicked, bro. I promise you. I mean, my goodness. All right, my odds are back to 73%. Oh, man. I'm not going to delete the tweet, man. I promise you I'm stubborn. Oh, my God. This is their Super Bowl, bro. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. How you get beat by Danny Amendola? The decaying corpse of Danny Amendola. I mean, this guy's decaying as we speak. He might be his last game in the NFL. I can't believe he's still alive. You know how many injuries this guy's had? Oh, man. Wow. What if I actually, I pressed the wrong button, but what if I actually ended the show? If I just left the show, I'm like, F this. This is ridiculous. I'm leaving. Oh, man. That'd be funny, though. That'd be funny. It would be funny. It'd be funny. It'd be a good bit. It'd be a great bit. All right, here we go. Why must everything be so difficult? We're such a funny team, man. I mean, this is funny. Hey, at least they made for an entertaining live stream. You know, kept the ratings up. All right. I hate people in Houston. I went to Houston in May. No, I don't hate people in Houston. But I mean, I went to Houston in May. Very interesting people. Hey, Tannehill at least has a great stat line. You know, it's going to help his passer rating by the season's end. All right. High formation. No! Okay, he threw behind A.J. Brown there, dog. That was a bad throw. He threw behind A.J. Brown. The great catch by A.J. Brown. That could have been picked. Oh, no, this was a bad throw. Oh, no, this was a bad throw. Oh, thank God, A.J. Brown. I'll give him credit. He was on the... It's a difficult throw, but, dude, he could have got picked. And there's your first timeout by the Texans. Wow, very aggressive with the timeouts. Okay. By the way, as we take this time out, I'd like to remind you that families are dying all over the world of COVID-19. Make sure to wear your mask. No. I have to do some sort of commercial break. I need some sponsors. BetterHelp. BetterHelp is a great way if you have any mental health issues, any needs. BetterHelp.com will allow you to be able to talk to someone about what's going on in personal life as we go through these difficult times in the last couple years. BetterHelp.com. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Tannehill under center. Tannehill tosses to Foreman. Foreman running left. He'll be tackled in his backfield. Loss of 2 there. We really like to, you see, these pitches and stuff, I mean, I don't know. You should run them. I don't like it with these. I don't like it with Foreman. Although I think it's worked once and he got a touchdown on it. But I don't like running down to Foreman on halfback pitches. I don't think that's good play calling, but whatever. Tannehill under center. Tannehill. Play clock winding down. Tannehill. Takes a snap. Here comes Hilliard. Dontrell Hilliard. Gonna get about, that's gonna be about 9 there. About 8.5. It's gonna set up third and about 3. Gonna take a timeout as Houston, most likely. Yep, they're putting the pressure on. I mean, they really don't believe we're gonna get this first down. All right, yo, look. I'm running Tannehill here. I'm running him physically. Okay? That's what I'm doing. I promise you, they're not going to expect, well, they might expect it, but I don't care. That's what I'm running Tannehill. I'm doing empty backfield quarterback draw. That's what I'm doing. Empty backfield quarterback draw, Ryan Tannehill. You know, or also with an option. Give him a screen out or a little inside shallow cross option, but otherwise, hey, I'm running Tannehill on this. Otherwise, spread him out, run a slant to AJ Brown and Julio Jones. Trust him. Trust him on this play. Do not hand it off to Deontay Foreman. If we hand it off here, I'll take it, but or Hilliard's in. I won't love it. I'll take it, but I won't love it. Let's see. Oh, he extended. Yes, that's a first down. That's a first down. That's a first down. Look, I would have done a Tannehill should have kept this. That's what I would have ran. A nice option play. That would have been a nice play. He would have got at least a first down in more. But hey, he handed it off there. It's fine. Look at this. I see 23 might have got a Tannehill on that. I take that back. But here he got it. Here he got it. So this is pointless. Unless if his knee really got down, but I think he extended. I think he extended beautifully. Yeah, that's a first down. That's a first down. That's a first down. One more first down. This game's over. This game is already effectively over. All right, so let's do some math. So you run it. It depends if they're gonna challenge it. They're gonna. Wow, that's a bad challenge. That's a terrible challenge. If the game's over now, you just ended the game. Wow, David Culley, thanks for the game. You just wasted your last timeout. Boom. All right, let's do some math now. So they're going to lose the timeout. 2:22 left. You run it to the 2-minute warning. You run it again and get it down to 1:21. You run it again. You get it down to, okay, so let's say the run takes 3-4 seconds. Let's say the play ends at 1:16. You run it again 40 seconds off the clock. What is that, second down? Wait, I did 1, 2, yeah, then you run it again. So 1:16, run it again. You get down to 36 seconds. Let's say the play takes another 5-6 seconds. Run it down to 30 seconds. You punt the ball. You punt the ball back to them. You know, the punt takes 5-6 seconds. They get the ball back. Predicting it now with 23 seconds on the clock if we get a 3 and out. If it's a 3 and out, they get the ball back with 23 seconds. That's my prediction. Now, that's if we don't get the first down. We might get the first down running the ball. But you run it, you punt the ball. That's all you do. 23 seconds left, 23 to 25 seconds left. That's what they'll have. Let me do the math again. So run it, 2-minute warning, second down. Run it, get it down to 1:17. After the run, 1:16, 1:15, post the run. Let's say 1:15, post the run. Run it again, get it down to about 35. Post the run about 30, punt it, 5-6 second punt. Yeah, I'll even say 22 to 25 seconds left. The Texans will get it back. 100%. If it's a 3 and out, 100%, we won the challenge. 22 to 25 seconds left. You run, boom. And this is what you need. You need people like me, the mathematicians on the sideline that tell you this. You run the numbers, this is what you do. A lot of head coaches, they can't do math like this. They can't do math like this. They can't talk like this. Is very important. You need to be able to do math like this very quickly as a head coach. You got to keep it moving. Let's go. Run it. Nice. 2-minute warning. Second down it will be. Let me see what people on Twitter are saying now, because I guaranteed the win and things got dangerous. Yeah, everyone's like, oh yeah, I jinxed it. I ain't jinxed nothing. Unless if it's going to be a crazy return. Oh, man. All right. Commercial break now. Oh boy, oh boy. 22 to 25 seconds left. Texans will have, barring a miracle, and they will try. They're going to try Nico Collins, dog. They're going to try him. Gonna need Bud Dupree, someone to show up, man. Big Jeff Simmons, man. Someone better make a play. All they need is a field goal. All they need is a field goal. All they need is a damn field goal. All they need is a damn field goal. And we're going to be in some trouble. But I don't believe it. I'll believe it when I see it. I'll believe it when I see it. By the way, y'all check out the book of Boba Fett. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Some people think it's slow, but I like it. It's a nice return to Star Wars, the original Star Wars. You're learning more about some of the indigenous population of Tatooine and some more backstory. And I think it's doing a good job. I love the score. And I wasn't expecting too much from the show scope-wise. I think some people were. I don't know why. But my sources tell me that there will be a big appearance in the show. So don't worry. It's coming. And even The Mandalorian Season 1, it started off slow, and then now it's one of the best shows on television. So relax, okay? Relax, relax, relax. Jon Favreau knows what he's doing. All right, very long TV timeout there. My God, they just have to... Why are you reminding me of this? They're showing the Titans-Ravens 2008. Yo, I was 11... No, I was 12 years old, dude. I was crying my eyes out, homie. I was crying my eyes out. That's how that season ended, yo. I was crying my eyes out. 12 years old. Luckily, I grew the hell up, and I know what this team is. But anyway, 2nd and 10. Oh, this is going to be a first down. And in bounds, and that is the game. Tennessee Titans, #1 seed in the AFC. I guarantee it. I'll never even sweated it, homie. I never even sweated it. Never doubted it. I never doubted it. Never swayed, never swayed, never swayed. I ain't jinxed a damn thing. It was over when I said it, and it's over now. Guaranteed. Anytime I ever guarantee you something, I promise you it's going to happen. I don't know why. I have the touch, you know? Before the season, I said 12-5. I said 12-5. Tennessee, what did I say? Look at that record. Look at that record, right? You see that? You see that? You see that? I said that was going to happen. Right there, that's what I said. I said 12-5. That's what I said. And that's what happened. I said, this game's over. I said, this game's over. I said, I don't care. And look, you know, things got interesting. You know, they got a little interesting. But we were always going to win the game. This was our game. This is our move. Okay? You know, this is this team. You know, now I expected a more impressive victory than this. I did. But, you know, that's what happened. So let's do this. Let me take, this is almost done. We got one more beer, and then we'll do the post-game recap, and then we will celebrate with our loved ones. Also, let me tweet out real quick. Celebration party. Welcome to the house party. Also, should I do the whole? Yeah, come on. I got to put on the glasses. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got to do it, man. It's that time. It's that time. It's that time. It's that time. All right, this is going to be the post-game cutout. So I'm going to do the intro again. All right. I'm going to crack a beer. We'll do the post-game recap. And we will talk for about another, because I've been talking now for 3 hours. We'll talk for another 10, 15 minutes, and then we'll get out of here. So go ahead and get your comments ready. Add me in the chat at Sports Fan Entertainment. Again, at Sports Fan Entertainment if you want your comments read. If you want your comments read, also feel free to send a super chat. I always read the super chats first. They help the channel to help me get more equipment like the better camera here, the better mic here, to do more live streams, etc. So if you want to support the channel, feel free to do that. What entrance music do I choose to? Audio muted there for a second, so I will be black for a little bit. Oh, I mean, you know, like screen-wise, I'm already black. I'll be black for a little bit. That's funny. Oh, where's my speaker? Is there a battery on this? Let's make sure the audio is good on this. This is live testing, people. Live testing. Actually, no, I'm going to do Stone Cold for once. Although I don't want to be... Yeah, no, I don't want the WWE to flag this video. Damn it. I would love to do Stone Cold. Yeah, I'll do The Rock. It's okay. All right, am I in? All right, quick check, quick audio check. Let me make sure it works as expected. All right, good. We better turn that up a little bit. All right. Rock. A little louder than that. Really? All right, whatever. All right, we're gonna go black, and then intro, and then I will be back. All right, 3, 2, 1. Smile what the Rock is cooking. Now I try to tell some of y'all candy asses during today's program that the Tennessee Titans were gonna get it done. People doubted it. When we were up 21-0 after the first half, they said, MJ, you have to relax. The game is not over. The game is not over. This team still has a propensity, an ability to choke the game away. I said, no, the game's over. The Titans have the #1 seed. And then slowly the Houston Texans candy asses started to creep their way back into the game. And still, I stood here live on Sports Fan Entertainment and I never doubted a damn thing. I know this team that I told you before the damn season was going to go 12-5. I told you before the damn season was going to win the AFC South. I told you before the damn season was going to be a Super Bowl contender. But what I underestimated before the season, and I will admit, even MJ can admit, that he did not have the Titans winning the Super Bowl, and that story is still to be written. But what I said mid-season was that I had the Tennessee Titans against the Los Angeles Rams. And today, that remains a possibility. Stone Cold, you like beer? How about a beer for you, Stone Cold? Crack one open. The Tennessee Titans are the #1 seed for the first time since 2008, and I'm loving it. Yes, sir. Oh, I hate Bud Light. All right, so people, we got it done. Look, it wasn't clean. I really wish that this team could make things a little easier on our hearts sometimes. Things got exciting in the second half. The good thing is, at least we got a good live stream out of it, at least we didn't have to sit through the entire second half, bored answering questions. We got some entertainment. I got to do some live commentary and get some more practice doing that, and it was fun. Ultimately today, I got to give props to Ryan Tannehill. He held his composure and ultimately made the great throw to Julio Jones. At first, I wasn't sure because to me it was obvious. And look, Todd Downing is now referred to as Odd Downing, ODD, because this guy's play calling is odd. I just don't understand at times. Do you remember the play Deontay Foreman pitched to him, throws a lateral to Ryan Tannehill for a Julio Jones corner route? What type of play design is that? That's just odd. That's just odd play design. By the way, opposite side of the field, Houston Texans, they run a real flea flicker, okay, beating Chris Jackson there. Beating Jack Jenkins. That's a good flea flicker. That's an obvious play call. Sometimes we make things too complicated, and I really don't understand why. Julio Jones. I'm telling you. Now, some people like to doubt him. It certainly has not been production-wise what you've anticipated, what I anticipated. He showed up today, people, point blank and period. He had 5 catches, 58 yards off 9 targets. Now, we're going to look at these deep passes. I think while Tannehill played well, I'm giving him an A-, okay? Maybe even an A. But I'll say A- ultimately because I don't understand what he was looking at some of these deep balls for Julio Jones. Very odd play call and choice on 3rd and 2. Safety is obviously over the top. Throwing deep for Julio Jones could have been picked off. And then another Julio Jones, remember he was wide open, overthrowing him. Now, it's perhaps Julio Jones got a little hitched on that play, wasn't able to run under the ball there. I didn't see that on the broadcast. They didn't show a replay of that play. So the deep pass to Julio were not working out. I think it was more on Tannehill than Julio from what I saw. But when you tried Julio on, hey, it's time to get a first down, what happened? He got you the first down. When we ran a little slant to Julio Jones first down, boom, he got 9 yards. Seriously. So I don't understand why. We need to run more of that. We ran another slant. I want to say it was to A.J. Brown, and then it was a bad throw from Tannehill. That's another. He had some missed throws today. He even had a throw to A.J. Brown in the 4th quarter here when we needed to move the ball with about 4 minutes left. That was a bad pass behind A.J. Brown. Luckily, A.J. Brown went back and grabbed it. Otherwise, that quarterback could have picked it off. I think he wouldn't have because it was so shocking that he even threw it that far behind him. Even the cornerback was shocked. A.J. Brown was shocked, but his reflexes are crazy. And A.J. Brown, you can feel it, man. This guy's back. He's rolling. He's rocking. And, look, man, this guy's elite. He is. When he's on the field, he has his mind right. He's elite, and I'm loving him. How about this Nick Westbrook-Ikhine? And look, my thing against him, I never had a thing against him. My thing is when it comes to Tennessee wide receivers specifically, because people love to get excited about Tennessee Titans wide receivers. Trey McBride, these type of Lavelle Hawkins, people love to hype up these Tennessee Titans wide receivers. Justin Hunter, who actually was a high draft pick. But like, if you're a high draft pick, fine. Maybe you can be hyped up. But some of these players we don't know undrafted, I'm like, look, you need to wait until they go on the field and do something. Until then, you're going to get excited for nothing. People are telling you Josh Reynolds was a number 2 wide receiver all offseason. I told you no. So I need to see on the field. This guy's showing up. Now, is he a number 3? Well, for this offseason or this postseason, yes. Offseason, we'll discuss it. But I like this guy. You know, he has good hands. He had the one drop a couple weeks ago. Good hands, reliable, consistent. You know, this guy's improving, performing well. Nick Westbrook, Ikena, 100%. So this guy played well. Anthony Firkser, I see you, dog. 4 catches, 56 yards. This is the Firkser we thought we were going to get all season long. We got him in this game. We've been getting him lately. A viable tight end in this league that you have to look out for over the middle. You balance that with a Julio playing well. You balance that with an A.J. Brown playing well. You balance that with a Nick Westbrook, Ikena playing well. Look what's going to happen. But here's my problem. We're discussing the passing game heavily. Why? Because we had to rely upon it. Why? Because the game got too close. It got closer than it should have been. And we finally decided, you know, late into the second quarter, then into the third and fourth quarter to use it. As opposed to the first quarter when we should have go ahead and kicked their asses, been up 35-0. We would have nothing to worry about to even have this conversation. But whatever. What happened. The run game today was, wow, now look at the stat sheet. It says 32 carries for 124 yards, 3.9 yards a carry. It stunk. I don't care what it says. Look, Dr. Huda had a nice run at the end of the game. Foreman had a nice run here and there. The run game wasn't working. It wasn't. If you watched the game, you know it wasn't. Stop it. If it was working, this would have been absolute annihilation. We were up 21-0. It wasn't working. And, you know, we're waiting on Derrick Henry. I would have loved to play him today. Look, I don't know what his deal was, whether or not they could have played in, whether or not I would have liked to get that engine rolling. We decided against that. That's fine. Okay, that's a decision that you decided to make, and you're fine to make that decision. But I would have liked to see Derrick Henry out there today. I would have, just to get the engine rocking and rolling. Defensively, disappointed. I'm disappointed today. You let Danny Amendola, the decaying corpse of Danny Amendola, kill you today. He ended up with 7 catches, 113 yards, 2 touchdowns. Over the top, Chris Jackson. What were you doing? What was Chris Jackson doing? Allowing Danny Amendola. This guy's dying. I mean, I can't believe he's still alive. In terms of like being an NFL wide receiver, he's had so many injuries. He's just like getting a check at this point. Nico Collins was making plays. Rex Burkhead. What are we doing? At least like Brandon Cooks beat you. Don't let Danny Amendola. Our defense could have performed better than this. Look, Cunningham had a number of good plays. He was responsible for a number of other bad plays, especially in the second half. I think he got a little too emotional, too up on himself, and that hurt us a little bit. So, look, Christian Fulton, he let up a big pass to Nico Collins. Didn't love that. He had a bit of a stinger of an injury, but I think he's fine. I think Elijah Molden's also fine. I think we'll see about Molden, but I know Christian Fulton came back. I think that Bud Dupree played well. Jeffrey Simmons had a huge play when we needed it. Oh my God, that put up the Texans to only get a field goal instead of a touchdown on that specific drive. We needed that when we had it. You know, I think our defense just did not take the Texans very seriously, especially when we were up 21-0, and it got very concerning. Not in terms of like long-term prospects. Like, I just think we didn't take this game seriously enough, which is absurd to me when you have the possibility of getting a bye week and the number 1 seed in the top thrown in the AFC. But also, this is a divisional game. The Colts lost to the Jaguars today. The Colts are out. Go ahead and, troll the Colts for the rest of the night, for the rest of the day, for the rest of the year. Y'all lost to the Jaguars for a chance for the playoffs. Y'all stink. Okay, and we've been there. Okay, hey, remember that Marcus Mariota? Remember, I damn near cried. That Marcus Mariota 2016, it wasn't the last week of the season, but it was week 16. 2016, where we might make the playoffs. Mariota broke his leg. Everyone wants to make fun of that. Well, we're going to make fun of Colts fans today, and they deserve it today, 100%. So, hey, you're going to get it today from Tennessee Titans fan as y'all kick yourselves out of the playoffs, losing down in Jacksonville. Pathetic. Jonathan Taylor, who are you? Hey, what's up? Anyway, so look, it wasn't pretty, but the Titans got it done 28-25. Look, I think right now I'm still actually looking at the side of my eye. We're going to see who's going to win this Ravens-Steelers nonsense. They're going to tie this game. It's probably going to be another tie. It's just ugly football being played right now in Baltimore. We'll see. What I want to happen, and this is going to be controversial. I don't care. I actually wanted the Colts to win because I'm not afraid of the Colts. There were no chance of them actually facing us in the playoffs, honestly. So I wanted them to make it so that the Chargers would make it, because I wanted the Chargers to face the Chiefs, because to be honest with you, I don't want to face the Chiefs. Look, I know the Chiefs haven't been particularly impressive lately. I understand this, but I just don't want to face them. That's the only team I just don't want to face. They're a little hot, and I just don't want to face them. Otherwise, we'll see. I'd like to face the Raiders if they somehow, get in, they beat the Chiefs, great. I'd like to face the Chiefs if they end up being that 7th seed. Well, we'll see. There's still a lot of things to be determined as of this video, as right now the Ravens and Steelers are still battling out. I don't know who's going to be the number 7 seed, going to face the Chiefs, but I want the Chiefs out. Outside of that, we'll see. We'll see who we're going to face division round. Look, the point is, next week we get to sit back, we get to relax, we get to watch the game, we get to sit back, watch the game, relax, see what's going to happen, and that's it. And just be excited, man. Be happy. We'll cross this division round when we get there. This is a very odd, number 1 seed year for us. I love it. It's not like 2008. 2008, first of all, I thought we had everything under wraps. I was 12. But I thought we had everything under wraps. It was over. The Ravens, I was like, okay, I'm kind of afraid. We had the Chris Johnson injury. They were showing it at the end of the game. I'm like, why are you reminding me of one of the worst nights of my life? But, I will not be that disappointed if we lost in the divisional like that. That was embarrassing. This year, I don't know what's going to happen. It's just going to be interesting. I don't think anyone knows what's going to happen in the AFC right now. So let's just sit back and wait. Let's let things play out today, tonight. We'll discuss matchups. We'll preview the matchup, whenever it's, determined. And that would be it. So with that said, let's move to the chat. And I will take chats. I'll be taking chats all live stream. So I will try to answer things that I haven't already answered, and then we will get out of here. All right, so let us begin with Rodney Legrone. I want to say, or Legrone, it could be. As Sports Fan Entertainment should be worried about a repeat of 2008. Again, I don't think it qualifies as that, because we were so dominant. I know people can forget this. We were so dominant in 2008, homie. Like, it was insane. Like, to me, there was no way we were going to lose. I think the Panthers were another, very dominant team, and they actually got kicked out in Divisional 2, or at least the NFC Championship game. But even I was not afraid of the Panthers. I thought we had that wrapped up, 100%. I had no question. We were dominant as hell that year. It was crazy. So I won't call it that. If we lose divisional, it'll be disappointing. I don't think it counters 2008. I don't even want to say it would be more disappointing. It would be slightly more disappointing than last year, but only slightly to me. I thought we should have beat the Ravens. I was disappointed in that. I don't know what to expect, so I would be disappointed, because this is such a great opportunity to win the Super Bowl, but only slightly more than even the Ravens victory. Ravens lost last year, to be honest, but that's just me. I know people would feel different about that. Okay, let's see. We have Howard. I want to say that's how they're pronounced. 1324 that says, at Sports Fan Entertainment, looking at these teams in the playoffs, and I can't see a team that has an elite defense like in years past. You're afraid of any of these defenses. Patriots. It is pretty it's elite. It's actually elite for sure, and we know that. We faced them. They kicked our ass. Okay, so Patriots have an elite defense for sure. Come on. But outside of that, let's see, in the playoff bracket, opposite side, no, not really. The defense have been inconsistent, and I know the Patriots let up points against the Colts and the Bills, but their defense is elite. I'm not gonna dispute the Patriots defense right now. They still know what they're doing over there. And Bill Belichick in the playoffs, he knows he's going to plan his ass off. But outside of that, no. These defenses are very consistent week to week. The Chiefs defense could look great one week. It could look terrible another. And that's about what you're looking at right now when it comes to the rest of the team. So, Patriots, yeah. But, outside of that, no. I'm not afraid to enter the defense in this league. In fact, you could argue we're like the second or third best defense making the playoffs. All right, so Quebert says, at Sports Fan Entertainment, if Steelers and Ravens tie and Chargers lose, the Colts are in. If that's true, then yes. And Big Ben just converted. Oh, no, never mind, he didn't. Sure, I'm going to believe you on that, because I was not even considering a tie. If someone wants to confirm that, I'll take it. Oh, that's incomplete. I don't know, because like up to this point, I really wasn't considered. You read these scenarios and you're like, oh, if this team ties or that team ties. I'm just like, yeah, whatever, because ties just don't happen. But we'll see. We'll see about that, and then we will answer one more. This comes from Androl Jenhald, who says, at Sports Fan Entertainment, do you think Julio was close to unlocking some money, and that's why they kept looking for him deep instead of check down for a first down? No, because he's still under contract next year for, I want to say, over $10 million. And it's too expensive to cut him. So I don't think it's that. And if it is that, now, I'm not a conspiracy theorist when it comes to stuff like that. I think that's very much so reaching. That would be very ridiculous if that was true, but no. If that's the case, that's really, really stupid, because we really could have lost out on our #1 seed just because of that. So I'm going to believe that we're not that stupid. Griffin Harris at Sports Fan Entertainment, how do you think Henry will look? I don't know. I think it'll look great, but I think it'll take a while. I mean, look, we know this. To be honest for a second, you know that Derrick Henry can take a half to warm up. You know this. So coming off of how many games off? 10 games, let's say, maybe 9. It's going to take a while, I believe. It depends what type of run defense we're facing, but I think it's going to take a while to get the injury running. That's why I would like to see him in the game today. I would have liked it. That's what I would have liked to see. And then we have Abi Manda, who essentially asks the same thing. As Sports Fan Entertainment, do you think we'll see a dominant Henry when he comes back? Again, look, if you're honest with yourself, if you watch this team, Henry does not just start the game running 80 yards for a touchdown. Is that Derrick? No, he'll do it in the third quarter. Okay? He'll do it in the fourth quarter. It takes him a while. So expect that. Okay? And then teams are going to game plan against that. So manage expectations. I think he's going to come save the day. And I mean, my God, if he does, give this guy the key to the city. If he runs us to the Super Bowl, give this guy the king of the key to the city. He is King Henry. He is everything and more. So with that said, that's going to do it for me. I have been live streaming for about 3.5 hours now, so I will give my voice a break before it dies. Tomorrow, I do need to talk a little bit, so I will save it for that. But thank you all for joining me. If you've been joining me live or if you're joining me now, thank you for watching Sports Fan Entertainment. Tennessee Titans are the #1 seed in the AFC. The best the AFC saw in 2021-22 NFL regular season. Until next time, this has been MJ Sports Fan Entertainment, and I'm out. See you all later.